All right.
Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered some of my friends to sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons. But before we get started, let's go ahead and jump into some announcements. We are affiliates and help us supporting the show by subscribing. As a subscriber, you become a sponsor, and you pick one of our fine players as a tribute. And since we're in that mode, Torque, would you like to thank your tributes or your sponsors?
I would love to thank my sponsors. Fat Kid Gaming, Arwinia, Arwin. I can't remember her. Whitney, what's up, dude? And TJ Target. Thank you very much. You guys all kick ass for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. Jeremy?
Yeah! I want to thank Eric.
And a mushroom.
I don't eat bottom feeders. Mushrooms literally feed off your shit.
Okay.
And dead.
All right, let's not get too far down that road.
Okay.
They taste delicious.
I would like to thank our local buddies, Total Party Chill, as well as my former employee, Big Smiley, and lastly, Ryan Mercer, and my new sponsor,
You got so
RoU.
many.
So I forgot, I actually have two more. I have four sponsors.
What the fuck, man?
Oh my.
Oh my, make sure you add that to your list. All right, Denahi.
I think I pretty much got the same. Crooked, thank you again, my man. Nucking Futz, I love your name. And Infectious, thank you so much.
My sponsors are Agent Fox, love you, man. We got Rascallion, love you, girl. And we got Butter Knife of Doom.
The butter knife of doom.
Loose Cannon.
I was gonna say, is
Loose
Butter Knife
Cannon.
really your sponsor?
I
'Cause
mean,
I almost died in lava because of your
it depends on how he feels that
I
night.
feel like the fact we're talking about is going to encourage him to pull it off again, though.
Yeah.
Hey, I also thank you for the inspiration, sir. So thank you.
Fuck.
So as a sponsor, every session, these players will get 2d6 if you're in tier 1, 4d6 if you're tier 2, and so on. And those details are down below. Also, stick around for our giveaways. This week we have, once we get to 40 live viewers, we're giving away the Talisman main game and all the expansions at 40 live viewers. At 50 viewers, we are giving away lots of noise in the background. The Game 7, which is super awesome. The Mega Man series, which is, obviously, it's fucking Mega Man. And then some other cool board game, digital board games that come with that as well. And at 70, which is a really good one, the Zombie Army Trilogy, which is a really fucking awesome game. And also the This War Is Mine, the extended stories, plus Splendor, the PC version and the Android version. So make sure you spread the word. Once we get to those landmarks, we're going to go ahead and start those giveaways. What else we got?
I like to call them milestones.
Milestones.
And hey, if you were the one that won our Vermintide 2 key that we had before, I have that now if you want to play.
Barakabu is looking for other people to play with.
It's really fun.
All right. So a big portion of our proceeds from bits, from donating potions and such, to subscriptions and all that jazz. A big portion of those proceeds go to the Game Academy. You can check them out down below. Click the link, check out their site, and see what they're about. They're a 401c nonprofit that uses tabletop gaming to help with role-playing games to help kids with social, emotional, and academic success. So go ahead and support them. They're a really great cause. A big special thanks to Thinking Monk and all of our other sponsors at ukodor.com/sponsors. You can use the promo code Ukodor at all their Etsy shops to get a discount, and you can also support those shops as well. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media, and all those links are down below.
So many links.
So many links. But if you join our Discord, everything is always posted in the Discord. You can talk with the cast of this show and our next show. Oh, speaking of next show, our episode 1 premiere is on Friday for Ashes of Ukodor, which takes place 3,000 years from right now in the realms of Ukodor. It's a sci-fi 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons homebrew campaign. So you'll be seeing Torque and Barakabu, who will be playing Kai and Gestas.
Gestos and Kai.
You got it right.
And there are 2 other new cast members that you will be seeing on Friday as well. So there's a lot of really cool things coming up, but that starts at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that will also be a weekly show. Let's see. Also, don't forget to continue to support Dirt Cheap Dungeons. They have some really cool game mechanics and building
Dirt
pieces. Their link is down below, and you'll see their trailer during our break, just because it's a really funny, awesome trailer.
Catch me rolling, dirt cheap.
Also, I have we have some new friends with Tabletop Level Up. It's a new website that is trying to link all the different D&D communities together. So you can see their link down below. It's ttlevelup.com. Also, don't forget to support our partners over at Total Party Chill, a San Francisco-based D&D game on Sundays at 6 p.m. Their link is down below on the little red D20. Jesus. And last but not least, our very own Ukodor, Ross Callion, is still in need for her emergency heart surgery. You can click her GoFundMe link down below. It's a big red square. If you can support, awesome. If you can't, share the link with other people who can, so we can help take care of some of her bills.
Anybody know Warren Buffett?
Right. Let's see. I think.
Sorry, I meant that in the best possible way.
I think that's it for now. Okay, let's get ready for the next chapter of The Realms of Loud Noises.
Torque, Goliath Barbarian.
I am Denahi, a tiefling sorcerer.
I am Barakabu, monk of the Honored Palm.
Jadobi, a half-elven druid. Welcome to the realms of Ukodor.
And welcome back. As we have done before in the past, our narrator will go ahead and bring us all up to speed with what happened last week on the Realms of Ukodor.
Chapter 23. Face to face with a strange and fearsome-looking creature deep in the darkness beneath the mountain, the party makes one last attempt to communicate their intentions. The creature scurries away, and as the party ventures deeper in, they find themselves surrounded. As the unseen creatures close in, Denahi unleashes a fireball, and our heroes enter a mortal melee with four-armed, acid-spitting beasts. It looks dire when suddenly a new warrior comes to their aid. Together, the beasts are vanquished, and the party sees now that their unexpected ally is a stunning drow woman. Barakabu tries to calm Torque as the woman calls her guards over and takes the party prisoner. She gives her name as Rita, and it would seem our heroes have accidentally stolen her king's gold and must answer to him. She leads the party to Athun, where the gates are guarded by Goliaths, and within, below the roots of a tree, a melting pot of races go about their lives. As they walk, Rita explains that here the many races of the realm exist in relative peace, though not without resentment at times. Some were forced to take up residence here, others chose to, and yet others more came to profit for the iniquity and freedoms of the Underdark. Jadobi tries and fails to convince Rita to allow the party some rest. She counters that they will have plenty of rest once they are locked up in the royal jail. Surprisingly, it is Torque who wins Rita over. Eager to prove the superior merits of her home and people, she detours the party to a tavern to sample the local ale. It is there that Barakabu spots a bull-headed creature alone at the back. Heedless of the situation, Boo rushes to the creature and shouts, "Minotaur!" The creature grumbles and rises, showing himself to not only be twice as wide, but many times taller than even Torque. "Cerator!" Luckily, the massive creature is amused by Big's enthusiasm and invites him to sit.
I'm amused.
The Cerator introduces himself as the very king they were being taken to see, King Maxfield Bethiger. Boo calls his friends over to join, extolling the many virtues and even some of their quirks. The party explains the misunderstanding, and the king tells them to keep the gold. He also seems to take quite a liking to Denahi. Tensions are resolved, and Rita releases the party so that they may all enjoy a feast and libations together. The king is pleased to hear that the party has slain the dragon Nevris, and expresses that the Treville, too, have been a thorn in his side from time to time. It is then he spots and recognizes the mysterious mark upon the wrists of our heroes. This marks them as of his family's very own Serheim order, he explains. Further, he takes a look at Barakaboo's book, explaining that it is, in fact, Theis's personal journal, and written in a language only the king himself and Theis should understand. With that, the king arranges lodging for the party for the night, promising much more to discuss in the morning.
All right.
Wow, that got out quick.
It did.
Yes, in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah! Smells like napalm and death. I like it.
All right. So you all wake up. What would you like to do?
Breakfast.
We just hear that from the other room.
I follow where I hear breakfast. I follow.
Which is early for you.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Wait. Well, no, I would follow if I heard that. Yeah,
I will follow.
Half sleep. I'm like kind of like
Whatever she is eating, I will follow.
I'm at the tavern looking for someone to give me food.
I go to the same table as her. Morning.
Morning.
It was alright. The bed was kind of hard.
Probably by the way they mean it.
I'm over to the side of the table doing my morning stretches and calisthenics.
At the table, I love it. I just kind of like halfway look at him at the side of my eye. It's like that's just too much in the morning.
Oh,
It's too much.
he is the lark, is he not?
I start to pour just alcohol into a cup.
I mean,
Now that's a breakfast.
it's the Underdark. I guess you can't really tell what time of day it is.
That's true. Doesn't change down here, does it? Kind of strange.
I like it. I always liked it dark.
Do you?
I like nighttime. It's like
He likes the turkey legs.
that too, but
He's into the dark meat.
Ah, I see. I
I
see.
need some of that.
I see the joke. Okay.
yes.
I wonder if they have the same breakfast down here as up top.
These rolls, they taste the same.
Just then, a four-armed waiter brings you a plate of squid-like creatures.
We're just
Sashimi!
we're just gonna sit and wait for someone to.
To be fed.
I thought the
Okay.
king was meeting back up with us to discuss more.
The what's she a gnome? The gnomish woman, Jays, comes up, asks you what you like for breakfast?
I actually would like to have the common. I don't want to say common.
I'll bring you some food. What would you like?
Yes.
I want the type of, like, the pasta noodles. They're like little tubes.
Okay.
And
What
some
would
red
you like?
sauce with some chicken
Great. Okay.
and cheese.
What do people eat?
I think he'll take whatever you bring.
Okay, I'll bring some food. You guys are strange. Okay. She leaves. She comes back in 20 minutes or something with plates of all sorts of random sort of
20
foods.
minutes. No tip for this one.
So it's like normal food on the plate.
It's just a bunch of normal breakfast-ish foods.
It's never food.
Lame. He was expecting like bizarre stuff.
I mean, there might be some fried elf in there if you want to. Take a look.
Whoa.
I mean, you can't waste resources.
Maybe a little sauteed wood elf.
I'm going to enjoy the food. The platter.
All right.
B3.
You said that.
It tastes different than I'm used to, but it's pretty good.
You said Max was coming to see us in the morning.
He said he had more than he would talk with us, but it was getting late.
To be fair, he is a king. I'm sure he'll take as long as he wishes.
It is true. It is true.
Wouldn't be surprised if we just found him out there fighting in the street, though.
I look around the tavern.
That would make sense as well.
Is it packed? Is it just kind of like pretty chill in the morning?
There's a good amount of people in there.
A lot of people.
You have people that look like they might have been working all night, and this is like the end of their day. And then you have some people that are coming in to get ready to start.
Just out of curiosity, is it actually morning? Like it's morning to us, but could it actually be night to the rest of the
I mean, your
world?
biological clocks just, you woke up around the time that you would assume that it would be morning, but
Right.
you really don't know what time of day it is.
Can we see the outside where the light streams through?
Not from where you are. No.
Okay.
I'm going to. These probably isn't going to work that well, but I'm going to be like, excuse me, to like the nearest person I see. Excuse me. Hey.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. How do you how do you all tell the time down here? What time is it?
I'm not sure. Why does it matter?
Well,
Ooh.
I was just curious, I suppose.
It's morning.
This morning?
Yes.
She has a point.
How can you tell? Without...
New around here, huh?
I am, yes.
I couldn't tell.
Who am I talking to? Is it a human? Is it an elf? What am I talking to?
It's... Maybe it looks like it might be a half-drow.
A half-drow. Okay.
Ooh, sexy.
Alright. Is this the dude I'm talking to? Is this a dude? Is this a guy I'm talking to?
Yes.
Does it matter?
Gender fluid.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you guys like have a clock down here, or
a what?
A clock. Clockwork.
No.
Sundial. No.
A TikToker.
Yes, you can see the sundial on the top of the keep if you want to go ahead and knock on the door. I'm sure they'll let you in and let you know what time it is.
Is there a monastery here in the city?
Not particularly, no.
When he says the keep, does that mean the castle?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a lot of questions.
Do you like pickles?
No. Good day.
Good day. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Just gonna offer strangers pickles.
I appreciate it.
The
Enjoy your morning.
Doesn't respond.
I hate being here.
Yep.
There's a sundial on top of the keep.
You
yes,
smell
you
that,
saw it when
Torque?
you walked in.
I saw this. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Desperation.
You saw the sun beam come
Yes.
in. Which...
Really?
Yes, there is desperation in the air.
When we look up, I know there's no sky, but am I looking up at like a dark cavern?
Yes, it's a very, very tall cavern that you're in, with root systems kind of on the outside walls. Yeah.
You don't smell it.
All right.
The king said a lot of things last night. Did we talk about the weapon that killed the dragon? Do
We have
anything
not
on that?
discussed this yet.
I was too fucking drunk.
You're always...
The tracks of the dragging led this way, so we have to assume they have it. But now that Nevris is gone, maybe that doesn't mean anything to them.
I think we should definitely take this conversation to the keep, but first I think we should check out the city. Maybe get a map.
Snacks.
Would you like a map?
You're right, I do like maps.
You do like maps, yes.
I like maps, and I like books, and I like tuna, and I like
Puppies.
you guys. I like puppies.
So as he keeps going on, I'm just gonna pick him up, and we're all gonna kind of like start walking out.
Or is it lift him up? Come on.
And he's still talking.
Yeah, and he's
Ooh,
still
I
like,
like-
and I like these and those. And...
I like gravity.
So we're gonna walk.
For now.
I'm gonna ask some random person on the street. Excuse me, where can we get a map of your city?
Just go to the general store.
The general store? What would that be? Could you point it out us.
We don't have a map.
Look for the sign that says general store.
Okay, so like this way.
And he just keeps walking.
Thank you.
Very friendly.
They hate me down here.
Told you it was a shit.
Is it only down here?
Are these signs in common?
Yeah, yes, actually, a lot of the signs are in common, a lot of the signs are in undercommon, but you do see a sign that does say, general, what is it?
How do we find it?
Well, because you're standing right next to it. I would assume that you would see it.
Oh, we
You know
like
what?
look up and go. He was funny.
Does it look kind of like run down with the rest of this town?
Nothing looks run down. Everything is
What the
very
fuck,
nice
man?
and shiny.
Well, no. Last game you said
Throwing
that everything.
shade.
So
Hey.
quick to pass judgment.
I didn't say that loud. I'm saying last game you said that like the city was like they're just making ends meet. They're just trying to get by and whatever. So
There's a
I thought
lot
it
of
was
people that are trying to get things by, but it's a very beautiful city.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, cool.
Don't denigrate our
But
hosts.
the unlike EDAC, the poor and the rich are all intermingled.
yeah.
There's no
Unlike
upper
Donadale,
middle class.
Which you've never been. Calm yourself down.
the city of butt spoons,
We're gonna walk into the general store.
Okay.
because you all have spoons in your
It is called the Red Chariot,
butts.
by the
there.
way.
The red chariot. That sounds fancy.
You see an old male human, has an apron on, short hair, no beard, sitting behind the counter.
Is he wearing only the apron?
He's wearing clothes with the apron.
Okay.
Booze
Not from around here, are you?
No.
No.
What can I do for you?
A map, please.
I might be able to dig one of those up.
You might.
Of the city, not just a map.
Thank you for the clarification.
You never know, monkey's paw and all that.
All right. Is there anything else you're looking for?
Not at the moment.
Are there any uniquities of this city that you would say that we should sample that you might have on hand?
Do you have rolls?
No, it's not a bakery.
Do you know where there's one?
General store.
I don't think there's many bakeries open
General
to the
stores
public.
have
They
biscuits.
bring all their products to the inns.
That's sad.
What's your chief export in this city?
Ale, I think.
The ale was good.
They had some very fancy roots in that ale, so it's pretty good.
Fancy roots.
Good to know. Good to know.
We'll take some of that.
I love those roots.
I don't sell ale here.
What the fuck do you sell here?
Denahi.
He woke up salty.
I apologize.
Very salty.
I apologize for that.
All
Sorry.
right.
What the f do you sell here, old man?
I hate it. I'm underground.
All right.
You shouldn't hate it.
I just walk around and.
Okay.
Did we get the map already?
Your people came from way deep.
No, he said he could find one, but we didn't get one yet. I'm suspicious.
I was asking if there's anything else you wanted. I'm still standing right here.
Just the map for now, please. Thank you.
Okay.
How much would that be?
1 gold, please. 1 gold piece.
We're not from here.
Map.
I hand it to Barakabu.
You can hand him the map.
Ooh, it's blue like me.
It is blue like you. Thank you so much.
Oh, that is pretty dark.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Darn.
Darn?
Darn.
Darn.
Oh, it's upside down. I actually had it.
I can't read all this. Oh, wait, hold on. Now I can.
It's very nice to meet you, Darren. And Jadobi.
Nice to meet you too.
Does she reach out for my hand?
Yes.
All right,
I don't know what just happened. This internet's acting crazy
Ooh,
again.
this sounds neat. There's a place called the Bloody Fang on here.
The bloody what?
The Bloody Fang.
Could you actually tell us what some of these places are? Are they shops or are they?
What are you looking for?
The Bloody Fang and some other things on that map?
Mm-hmm.
We are here.
Oh, it doesn't say on there?
M1 is the red chariot.
The Bloody Fang is a blacksmith.
I assume the same with the
Interesting
pointed
name
spear.
for a blacksmith.
Oh, pause. How much gold do we have each again?
I don't know. That's your.
Like 4,000 or something.
Yeah.
He gave us back the gold.
Yeah, we got to keep the gold, so we have a lot of money.
I'm not your treasurer. So.
I got it. I'll we'll spend.
Can I just say real quick?
Yes.
Oh crap! Crazy Nomi, like she helped us do the cart. What was her name again?
Trixie.
Trixie's cousin, or
right,
was this person who might have something for me?
Yeah, but she was she didn't know where she's a traveling magic.
Oh, she's traveling.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just remember them saying that she was like out in the wilderness kind of thing, and I was like, I just wanted to know.
She could be down.
It has
here,
nothing to do with
but
Underdark.
Yeah.
I just was curious. Yep. We don't remember the name though.
Off the top of my head, no. Did you guys wrote it down? I'd have
Trixie's cousin, you bet.
I'm in the Underdark right now, so I'd have to go back and dig it up.
I'm in the Underdark, yeah. I need y'all to just back off with your like overdark questions.
There's a lot of questions.
The overdark.
I'm about to make this bitch cave in. That's what I'm about to do.
You're fully
Trixie
lit
has a cousin in
Dion, thank you for your
named Alina.
Thank you for your time.
Wow, you actually
walk out.
Thank you.
named Alina.
We're gonna walk out and start making our way down the street.
But she did say that she travels back and forth.
There's some
from
interesting
Tydean
sounding
to
shots on here, though.
So she could be anywhere
Okay.
on the main road.
Maybe when we leave the city, but
We could check out one of these blacksmiths, or it looks like there's another place.
The pointed spear is weapon and armor. What else did you ask?
we're just gonna fill it out.
We have Bloody Fang and the drunk.
The drunk in the flask.
Barakabu,
Drunken flask.
where are we
That's an
closest
alchemist.
Right now, we are very close to the drunken flask and the pointed spear. We're equidistant from both.
Let's go. Which one would you like to go to first?
Well, I'm assuming the drunk one probably just has more alcohol. So maybe.
I imagine it's potions.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Wait, I mean, is that potions?
You were a chief. You're smart. All right, off to the drunken something. We're gonna
the drunken flask.
We're gonna head to the road down the road and go to the drunken flask.
Okay.
Drunk and flask.
Drunk.
So you walk in. You walk into the drunken flask, and you see a, I don't know, 40s looking male drow, light hair, kind of just behind the counter, just kind of standing there. Words.
All right.
We're like already off the rails, like 2 minutes in.
So we're gonna kind of like walk in the shop, and I'm just gonna like look around and see what I see. Like if I see anything on the shelves or anything.
If you'd like to buy anything, please just let me know, okay?
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
And stop moving around so much.
Okay.
Who are all those
okay?
people? I'm doing
Are you
fine,
okay,
thank
my
you.
friend?
Would you like a drink?
I would love a drink.
Okay.
So this is a tavern. We're in a tavern.
No.
It just sounds
He hands
like
you a glass tankard, but it's made of glass.
Tankard.
A glass tankard, and the liquid is like bluish, but as it sloshes around, it switches from green to like yellow. And he hands
What
it to
is
you.
this?
Looks like a woman's drink.
It's a man's drink.
All right.
Let's see if you can handle that, big man.
This may be the last thing I ever drink.
I have healing potions.
roll a d20.
That was a good goal.
Please make a Constitution save.
Yeah, first roll of the night. What you got?
That tasted weird.
Oh crap! Can't save. I think that's a 18.
18. It
Oh
goes.
no, I take that back. I'm sorry. It's a 22.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
As it goes down, it's very, very warm. It's warm as it goes down. It's a little spicy initially, but then it becomes sweet, and then it becomes savory. Like the flavors are changing as it's going down your gullet.
Ooh.
If I had to compare it to something, it tastes like a really good bourbon. but like with more kick to it.
How was it?
Very smooth. Oh,
That one's on the house.
thank you,
Woo.
I think.
First
Oh,
one always is, old man.
just to get a taste.
Do I see any shells or anything in this?
Yeah, the store is full of different vials and glasses and jars and all sorts of different arrangements, and there's bags of herbs and plants kind of like hanging and different herbalist items and potions. So you can, from a quick look, you can tell this is an alchemist shop.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
There are horses down
Cool.
here.
I haven't. This is quite an alchemist shop you have here, good sir.
You're quite observant.
Thank you. I'm Jadobi.
I'm a little weirded out. Nice.
I'm Wyron. Nice to meet you.
Wyron.
Wyron.
Nice to meet you.
Wyron, huh?
Sir, what is your name?
I'm Torque.
Nice to meet you, Torque. What can I get for you?
Probably drow heads.
Oh.
Easy.
I like this one. I like this one.
In the background.
So
Woo! You heard him,
Goes
yo.
doing the pose.
May I ask what kind of interesting potions you have here?
We have all sorts. What are you looking for? I can see if I got something.
Maybe
That guy's following you again.
Maybe a vial of giant strength.
Giant strength. That's a very particular thing. Let me see if I have that.
Can I get some of that?
Is there anything else you're looking for?
You
No,
have
I'm just kind of looking around, really.
Do you have a silence potion?
Rockaboo.
You can give him some more of these drinks, and I'm sure that'll put him down.
I'll take one.
Wow, it's all about me now.
Is there an effect to that drink?
You'll see.
Okay. I just want to make sure I know what to play.
What were you asking about? I gotta look at my list.
I was just asking if he had like a vial of giant strength. Out of curiosity.
200 gold. He has 2 of them.
Oh.
And it's the hill giant strength.
Hill giants.
I was actually just
Yeah,
thinking-
each giant strength potion is a little bit stronger than the other. So hill giant is on the bottom, and there's frost giant, and
Oh, now I see where you're going.
yeah, there's frost giant, stone giant,
They called us giants once.
fire giant, and then there's
Then
the
they meant real giants.
yeah. Well, I think to make the potion, you need a giant's toenail.
I'll buy both of those, please.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Wow. Big spender.
So that was 200 gold?
400 total.
400.
400, okay.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
No give backs. Thank you.
No backsies. No refunds, no exchanges. Thank you.
Thanks. Is this yours or is this the party's?
That's mine.
Okay, make sure.
But that's without all the shit that we found.
So I have one hill giant strength potion.
Oh, you're sharing. That's fun. What else are you guys looking for?
Because you gave me 2, right?
Yes.
No, her too.
Yeah, I gave you one.
Right.
I thought of something I want.
What would you like?
A scarf.
I don't sell scarves.
I know, but do you know where I can find one?
General store, maybe the weapons place. The fuck is the name of that place? The Pointed Spear.
That's where we're headed
Yeah. Sorry.
next. We'll try that out.
All right. Anything else?
No, this is quite a
I have
story.
no idea what else you offer, but I guess we're good.
You have ales, you have rolls.
Is this a
rolls?
bar?
No, I don't have any rolls.
I
Thank
can't
you.
even see that.
One question, Byron.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of come in close.
Well,
Do you happen to have any more exotic
yeah, no, we're at
herbs
C2.
here?
Okay, so we're there.
And I wink. And I wink again.
Are you feeling okay?
Yes. But do you happen to have any...
Is he having a seizure?
Bell's palsy?
You don't see this. Any exotic herbs by any chance here?
No, I don't think I
How
understand what
about
you're looking for.
pentaflower, pentapetal?
Oh no, you can't have that down here.
Really?
What?
You're
Why not?
You are new around here, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. One
Yeah.
night only.
What is this, East Coast?
Not anymore.
Just
they allow the pit
bullshit.
of power
Are there?
everywhere.
We're unfamiliar with your rules here.
This must
Oh,
be
yes.
Idaho.
I would,
Definitely don't have any.
I would definitely not bring that back up again.
Is he
Really?
lying? Is he lying?
Roll insight check.
Can I use your die?
Why would he lie about that?
I don't know this, man.
You don't notice, but I want to know if I notice.
17 total.
He's telling the truth.
Maybe we should sell them some.
Why is that forbidden here?
You know, I really don't know, but I just know it is.
Okay.
I don't ask questions. They
I'll
make the
just
rules,
take
and I
that
say okay.
answer.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful day, evening,
Morning, yes, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
It is fucking morning.
That's
Right,
what
you're
it
right.
is, yes.
And we walk up the store.
You don't have a menu by chance, do you?
No, I don't. Are you looking for something specific?
Nothing specific. But I have no idea what I might be looking for unless I know it's available.
Let me see. Let me see what I have in my books real quick.
I expected him to come back up from behind the screen. Oh!
Here it is. There's 2 items on it.
No, that's a very fair question,
Go
and
find this scarf.
it's really hard for me to kind of stay focused right now. So give me 1 second. We got a potion of climbing if you'd like to climb. We've got no, I'm out of that. A filter of love. If you see someone that you're madly in love with, you can.
I need that.
Okay. I don't know if I want to sell this to you.
Wait, you didn't finish saying what it does.
I will tell you what it does. The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love.
Oh, I could give it to some. Oh,
We can use that.
that sounds useful.
That sounds rapey.
You made it.
I didn't make it. D&D
Hold on, I
made
have
it.
this giant bag and I think there's some duct tape in there.
It's some salt and a shovel.
I do have rope. So.
Well, hold on to it. We'll think it over.
It's 150 gold if you'd like it.
Yeah, you hold on
Wow,
to
it's
it.
cheaper to rape than it is to have
I've
strength.
got, no, I'm out of that.
We
I'm
do
out
not
of
promote
that.
this on this channel.
We have.
We do not. We do not.
Don't rape people.
Always
That's
consensual.
Anne's PSA.
Okay.
Okay.
We have Dust of Disappearance, which kind of helps with things. Fire Breath, that's kind of a fun one.
Dust of Disappearance. How long does that last?
Let's see here. I can't read. It. Yeah.
I'll have to get more in touch with my potions.
Well, we did have a garden up until the orcs decided to attack.
It's in place.
As long as it's conscious.
Yep.
The house staff has rebuilt that.
Oh, I'm reading the wrong one.
What?
Alcohol.
Yeah, it's still there.
You roll in 2d4 minutes. It ranges on time with how much you do things.
It's undercommon talk.
Okay.
We got water breathing. We got
Bailing out the TM.
we got
We've got all sorts of things here.
all sorts of things here. Yes,
Good to know.
all sorts of things.
Very good.
Would you like to be purchasing that filter of love, sir?
Do you think that's useful?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Well, okay.
I'm pretty
then.
charming on my own.
You're just a tease.
And we
then.
all laugh. No, I'm kidding.
Good day.
I laugh alone.
I size them up.
All right.
Okay, guys. We can either head to the pointed spear, or there's this really cool looking thing in the middle of some water that doesn't have a name on it that we can check out.
I grab the map and I look. Are there any tour spots around here?
It does have a
I
name.
think that's what it is.
It just says R1.
There's no one R1 on the thing. Oh, fuck my life. That's the Temple of Riha.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Sounds boring.
I think that's kind of cool. I want to check it out.
I bet it looks cool.
Nice.
Look at it.
Sounds boring.
It's in the middle of the lake.
What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do?
Hate the water.
We're going to the pointed spear, as Brock was suggesting.
Okay. So you take some time, you go to the pointed spear.
While we're walking, I want to look around at the townspeople, see if we're getting any eyes as I walk by, or...
Roll a perception check, please.
Sorry. I still want to get my die.
That's a great question, sir.
This is perception?
Yes, that's
15.
the thing I say all the time.
15.
Was it? 15. No, everyone seems to be minding their own business.
Is anyone giving me the eye? Natural 20.
No.
Why not?
Wow, you wasted that roll.
Are they not entranced by
They're all laughing now.
There's a lot of very fit people down here. There's a lot of things to fight, so that people are in shape. Not like the pansies of Eden.
I love fighting.
I get distracted.
You know, as a DM, you have to be on no one's side.
I'm giving you from the perspective of them. So that I'm not on anyone's side.
The monkey just jumped.
No.
Into the hole of no return. It's gone forever.
Monkey's dead. Okay, pointed spear.
Yes.
You walk into the pointed spear, and when you first walk in, you get this very musty, very dank smell. You see weapons and armor all throughout the store. A bunch of stuff hanging up on the wall. You see weapons racks and everything else. And you see an older 40s with dark blonde hair dwarf, very long beard, braided in 3 or 4 different sections in each little thing. He's kind of sitting back.
Impressive beard.
Is sitting back, kind of sitting on a rocking chair with like a pipe, and just kind of sitting there rocking.
Nice.
What can I do for you?
They said I might find a scarf here.
Who the fuck told you that?
Wyron.
That. God. He starts muttering. Anyone speak Undercommon?
No, I don't.
I think I don't.
Good job.
I will check for you just for the sake of sakes.
You made me
No.
change it.
No, you don't speak Undercommon. So he just starts cussing what sounds to be cussing in Undercommon.
How's it sound?
I make a lot of sounds back at him, like just random sounds.
Well, aren't you an ass?
Tries to pretend to speak Mandarin. Sorry, that was terribly inappropriate. I
That was
apologize.
pretty close, actually.
Was it really that close? That's pretty funny.
Ting Pudong means I don't understand.
Eric's just running the bases of offensive tonight.
I know. I'm really. I
You see how to help
apologize to
me.
anybody that takes offense. I'm not meaning to.
Okay.
It sounds like you're having a pretty good morning.
What would you want?
We just came to check out your place.
Well, check out the place. If you want to buy something, then buy it.
We're new here.
Obviously.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
We're gonna
Suddenly, I'm like.
The
sounding
DM
like
just described
I
it
don't know
5
what I'm
minutes
looking at.
You see a bunch of weapons and armor everywhere. I
Okay.
gave a pretty good description earlier, but nobody was listening.
No. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful description. Do the weapons down here seem
Cool.
any different from the ones up top?
What's that?
Do the weapons in the shop look any different than the ones?
I mean, they all look like basic and advanced weapons. Nothing looks extra fancy.
Nothing looks like extra. Like
Nothing's
underdog.
glowing. Saying, "Buy me,
Nothing with
buy
like
me."
glowing mushrooms or anything.
Anything to increase my strength?
Because like that's the light down here, right? Glowing mushrooms.
No, there's extra other light in here, but yes, there are glowing mushrooms too.
Okay. Well, yeah, we just kind of we're new
Denagi
in
wants to
town,
get
just
one.
passing through, and we wanted to just kind of check it out. Did
Okay.
he already give us his name?
No, you didn't ask my name because you're rude.
Do you have anything to increase my wisdom?
I don't even care anymore. Who wants to ask?
I want to know your name.
My name is Trax. What is your name?
Barakaboo.
That's a long name.
You can call me Boo.
That's easier.
Do you have
So
any
what-
armor that's light that can increase my strength?
The increase is just... We don't have any magic armor, if that's what you're looking for. I don't have any of that either.
Do you have
Maybe you do and don't know it.
Do you have anything that would be useful to a monk?
What is a monk?
You don't have monks down here?
If I don't know what a monk is, You see how old I am?
I mean, you could just be daft.
Too old to be daft.
Do not be unkind.
I recommend retirement.
Says the tea kettle over here.
All right, I don't know.
Just decided to.
Oh, God.
For my spouse. Okay.
We obviously don't know this town.
No, you don't.
Where to?
We don't know what's available in stores, apparently.
I guess
Apparently
that
not.
eliminates the question of whether the monks came here then.
But if you're looking for weapons, your armor, I can help you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Do we want to leave?
Anything that would be of use to a pugilist.
You want to tell me what you're looking for, lad?
A dagger.
Like a puncher.
Daggers.
A puncher.
Yes.
You want, like, brass knuckles or something?
That could be cool.
I don't have that.
Oh.
Daggers.
We have daggers.
How much damage do they do? Can I see them?
He brings out... Gets up.
Damage to it.
He brings out...
I don't
some-
like. Wait a minute.
Can I cut to the chase somehow?
And they
they
do as
sharp?
much
Are
damage
they
as the
shitty?
wielder.
They look like nice daggers.
All right. And I'm like holding them and like seeing how much they weigh, tossing one in my hand.
They seem nicer than the ones you have. And they do look a little sharper.
How much
You
are
supposed to
these?
get one of those?
What?
The Rice Krispie treat.
50 gold apiece.
Can I get?
Okay.
Nice.
4,000. Here you go.
Whoa.
Wait, what just
I'm
happened?
kidding.
What?
Can I get 5?
Did I
Yes,
just
you can have
bought
5.
4,000
There you go.
daggers?
Other colors?
No, they're all just regular blackish colors.
Fine. Give them money.
Okay, make sure you write it up.
Could you make armor for a rat?
I don't make armor, I just sell it. You'd have to go to the armor smith. The blacksmith, excuse me. Very tired.
Where is he?
I like the sound of the armor smith.
Oh, where is she? She's,
She. Sorry.
I think she's at the Bloody Fang.
Ooh, okay.
That was behind us.
How much damage can my daggers do?
They're just +1 daggers.
Okay.
You guys want to go to
So
the
they're
Bloody
regular
Fang?
damage, but it's extra +1 to
Let's
attack
go.
and damage.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Let's get out of this shop.
And we head out to the Bloody Fang.
You guys
Bye,
are-
Trax.
Oh, we're going back the other. Okay.
Okay.
Because that's how we do things here.
Yes, we go like here, we're pinball.
You guys are just like,
Yeah. Is anyone watching us this time?
God, just roll a perception check.
Now that we're walking by again. 17.
No, there's quite a lot of people walking around.
16.
A lot of movement. It's not. You don't really notice anyone like specifically looking at you.
Do they have one of those buckets with eggs in it that people pee in?
What?
I'm sorry.
He does the chin thing.
What is this? What are you talking about? What is the thing that people pee in on eggs?
Like on the bridges, you put a bucket out and you put some eggs in it, and then people pee in it, and then you sell the eggs.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Where is this a thing?
In other places.
What other place is this?
Those places I'm not going.
Did we make it to
You
the
see
blood?
some. You see
Is
some
it
woman.
anywhere in
You see
Ukodor?
some woman walking by as you're having this conversation, covering her kid's ears, and looking at you.
Hide your children, bitch.
You did not. You didn't. Did you?
I had a beer. I'm sorry.
Wait. But,
I didn't say that.
Okay, cool.
No, you said that. There's no takebacks. You said
Oh,
that.
no
you can't-
backsies,
you can't
no
do that.
backsies.
You can't do
Some
that.
little. The kid's crying.
Denahi, what are you doing?
The demon woman just
Don't
told
trouble
the
the
kid off.
children.
People are looking at you now.
Nice. I flex.
Now we've attracted
And
attention.
we're gonna move a little bit faster. Come on, let's go. To
Okay, so you walk into the Bloody Fang, and when you walk into the Bloody Fang, the first smell that hits you is the smell of like flesh. And when you walk in, you see on all sides of the walls, you see heads of beasts that you guys killed outside. You see other sorts of beasts
I like
that
it.
look like almost like wolves, but not wolves. The same kind of canine, long, extended jaw. Some are very fresh, some are not so fresh. And in the center of the room, you see a very elongated forge like stone forge with lots of coal, lots of heat coming off. And on the other side of it, you see a woman, female drow woman, pretty big, husky woman, just hammering away on an anvil.
I storm in front of everybody. Are these your heads? Your collection?
Yes.
You hunted them yourself?
I killed them all myself, too.
Oh, very nice. I like it.
Thank you. No one else ever says that.
You can get past the smell, it's fantastic.
It's delightful.
I'm just like,
They are well kept.
Thank you. It tends to keep a lot of the riffraff out of my shop.
You've been adventuring.
I just gotta keep an eye on the city streets. These things come in all the time.
From around here?
Yeah.
These are creatures you've killed from around here.
Within the city walls, absolutely.
Yep.
Interesting.
how often do they come into the city?
Whenever they find a way in, we try to block the walls, we try to block the sewers, doesn't matter.
They attacked you?
They attack everybody.
Those Goliath
like-
guards aren't doing much.
They're like giant rats.
Hmm.
They have to survive somehow.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Jadobi.
I'm Glenn. Nice to meet you.
Glenn.
I feel as though I should start my collection up again.
Oh, you have a collection of your own?
I do.
Oh man, we have a dragon head.
Very nice.
The dragon Nevris.
Oh,
I
was you
own his head.
that killed them all. Thank you.
DM, so from your description, I feel like this is like a leathery place, but at the same time, you said a forge, so I'm guessing it's like a blacksmith.
Cool.
It's a blacksmith, yes.
Okay,
And she just hangs her kills on the walls.
gotcha.
I was waiting for it. Cool. All right.
Denahi, you get a regular healing potion from Ryan Mercer for hating crotch fruit.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you, Ryan, for those bits.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right.
Yeah, so we're just kind of exploring your town, and we thought we would
Are
give
there-
your shop a look.
Okay.
Yeah, are there any heads that seem very different from anything I've seen before? Like,
You
do we have a
haven't
history,
you
or-
haven't seen the canine ones. I can tell you that.
Okay.
You haven't seen those. Those are like an underdark beast of a thing. Not the same as the fire beast that you fought
Or the
before,
hellhounds.
the hellhound things. But something
Even though those
similar.
were technically in the Underdark.
They were, but
All right.
these are something different because the heads
All
are bigger than those heads.
What are these?
You know, I don't even know what they call them. They're like giant wolves of some sort. That
Hounds.
yes,
Yes. I'll bet that was a brilliant battle.
it was.
What's your weapon of choice?
Sometimes my hands, sometimes whatever's lying around.
I'm gonna whisper to Denahi.
I like her.
Just to Denahi, I don't want anyone else to hear this. Torque seems to be warming up to drow more than I thought he would, huh?
Never thought this would happen.
I also like to use my hands.
Let me see your hands. She grabs her hands and she looks at them, and they're pretty hands.
Against filing the nails.
I wouldn't say your hands are very calloused. Your knuckles are pretty calloused, but she's like, okay. And then she hangs out her hands, and they're very rough. They're very used on both sides, and their knuckles are just as bruised and battered. And
My masters would be very impressed.
a monk, I see.
The other guy didn't know about monks.
What guy?
The dwarf, Trax.
That old man never leaves that shop.
Have you seen monks down here?
No.
Huh.
But I know of them.
Okay. Do you ever make any gear for monks?
No, but I've made specialized gear before. What are you looking for?
Well,
The map. Map. Thank you.
that was important to interrupt me for. Okay.
I was trying to not.
Yeah. So, I woke up this morning feeling like I wanted a scarf.
A scarf.
Yeah.
Or just something around your neck.
I can make you a collar.
That could also work. But I was also wondering if I might find anything down here that would help me with using my hands. And if not, it's okay. I don't get upset about it. I'm very patient and calm.
I can see that. You know, I don't know if you can use it or not, but I do have, I don't know what you call them. They're kind of like hand claws, where they're like weapons, but they have blades that come out.
You could be Wolverine. I could. It's a good question, Glenn.
Sorry, that was meant to be meta and quiet. And then the fish seller got crazy.
He did.
Most of my best training has to do with just using my hands alone. Not as good when I use a weapon, so I wonder.
Would you need a new sickle?
That's a good question. If he was to just put, like, you know, the knuckles or something like that you said, does it add to his hit, or is it an actual weapon?
That is an actual weapon.
Okay.
So like the wraps that you have fit your monkness more than like brass knuckles or like an actual weapon.
So those would be an actual weapon. Which might change his hit.
I like using my sickle when I need to, but do you have a way to maybe add a chain or some way to toss it?
I don't, but there's a gnome girl up in Tydean that I've heard that does stuff like that.
Alina?
That name sounds familiar, yes.
Ah, yeah, we heard about her.
Wait a minute. This is the one we were looking for, yes?
Yeah, Trixie mentioned her.
Oh, you know Trixie?
Yeah.
Ha! She comes down here every once in a while and gets some items, materials for her contraptions.
Oh, you should see what she made for our ox. I mean, he's up, but
sure.
Yeah.
You almost said upstairs, and you love it. Love it.
He's upstairs.
Up above.
Well, thank you, Glenn.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
All right.
DM, do we know? You probably told us, but
Well, I guess I'll be hitting the old dusty trail.
DM, do we know the name of the inn tavern that we stayed at last night?
That was it's on the list. I forgot it. I can't see it now, but yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure we.
Barrel of Ale is the name
Cool,
of the
cool.
inn.
Thank you, thank you.
Cool.
Cool.
Just open it.
So anyway.
Just open it.
Should we go check out that temple?
Yes, sure. Let's do that.
Let's just hit every
we're
place.
Gonna go to the temple of.
Pretty much.
We're exploring. I want to see everything this town has to offer.
I mean, we assumed that our DM put a lot of work into this.
And we're
coming
gonna
up
go
with...
see everything.
God, you guys are kiss asses.
And
Yes.
I'm gonna go see everything, man.
Cool runnings.
So, as we're walking to.
What the name of this
temple-
place, man?
Cool running.
Cool runnings, man.
Talk.
Yes.
Oh,
Are
God.
you, I give you kind of like a little nudge. Are you warming up to drow down here?
I don't know about that, but I do appreciate a good hunter and killer.
Thought he was gonna say he appreciates good head.
I see what you did there. That was pretty good.
Of course I appreciate good head.
She didn't have many. She didn't have many.
God.
And some I've never seen.
Yes. Hopefully we'll never see those. Actually.
I hope
Pretty
we do.
fearsome looking.
Why?
I like fighting things.
You
The monk likes fighting things.
confuse me
Yeah,
sometimes.
there's a
Lou.
difference. Like, you can enjoy combat and sparring and battle.
And peace and
yes,
love.
I am always confounded by you. Peace and love and harmony, and then you want to, rip things apart like a
evil things.
Not everything that you've destroyed has been.
If you're defending yourself, you might enjoy defending yourself.
You know, but then again, I did when we were talking to Fishi. She did seem quite. She did seem like she enjoyed a good.
Sparring is a big part of the monk life.
Yeah.
We spar daily.
And do they normally kidnap you like that one time? Is that a normal thing amongst you monks to be kidnapped and beaten?
I mean, not in that particular instance, but they did beat me a lot.
I understand tough love.
Yeah.
Tough love. Me, growing up the way I did, I just don't understand any of this.
I'll
My
bet
family
she
never
does.
beat me like this. But okay, I just say, alright, okay.
I'm sorry that they didn't love
When
you
were you
enough
around your family?
Who didn't love me enough?
to beat you.
I didn't say that out loud.
The maids.
Jeremy. I didn't say that out loud.
The maids and butlers beat him.
He was never around his family anyway.
About this time, you get to that long land bridge that goes to what looks to be a very large, very tall, almost spiral-like temple that is all very, very dark black, and it turns and kind of spires out at the top.
Jadobi.
Is this a place of evil?
Yeah, what can you...
This is, it seems to be the temple of Rhea. She's not an evil god, she's the goddess of darkness.
Oh.
Not evil, but goddess of darkness.
Yes, I know how that sounds. There is a god of the light, and then there is a
Trying to keep the smoke from coming out of my ears.
There's a balance. I was taught anyway that there's a balance, and they need each other to live.
So there is good in evil and evil in good.
Yes.
Hmm.
And darkness does not
Black
always,
within white, white within black.
Yes. And darkness does not always mean
And they
evil.
swirl together.
And we go in. And we go into the temple.
Okay.
I walk in.
You walk in.
Town and country. Yin and yang.
Can you describe how you walk in?
There's like a landmass across the water, like a bridge. I'm gonna kind of walk across the bridge and just like kind of look out on the water as I'm walking.
Okay.
I'll go behind him, except I'm looking for traps.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Sorry, that just made me laugh. 22.
No traps.
And I'm gonna walk along the path and stop if I see any acolytes or anything.
There's nobody on the bridge or on the outside of the temple.
Jadobi, are you sure about this?
I am.
There doesn't seem to be anybody going in or out of this place.
I am. Are the doors shut?
Yes, they are closed.
Does it not
I'm
open
going to
until
try
later?
To open them as I walk up.
Okay. Where are the rest of you?
With him.
I guess we're all in single file, I guess, at this point.
So as you push the doors open, they're very, very big, loud, heavy doors. And the door on the right actually kind of hinges off a second and makes this noise. And you see that the temple is full of patrons. And there's someone at the top who is in the middle of speaking, and everything is quiet.
Great.
And everybody looks at
Just
you.
walked right into the middle of something.
Are they
Sorry.
Are they sitting in pews?
They're all sitting in benches and chairs, and
I
some
begin
people standing.
putting the door back on hinge and trying to close it behind us.
Please have a seat.
I'm gonna sit in the very back row. Just sit.
As you all can see, we have some newcomers here. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Who's speaking? Who's at the head? Like, what is he?
He's an older-looking drow, kind of like hunched over a
Warm
little bit.
welcome. I'm like, what does that mean?
Older-looking drow.
And after some time, everyone turns. He continues to talk, but then he starts to speak in Undercommon. So you're not
on purpose.
Privy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're in the Underdark. He would assume that you would know Undercommon. Why would you go to the Underdark if you don't know the Undercommon?
Sure.
I nod knowingly at the things he says.
I kind of like raise an eyebrow, just trying to understand. Just being polite.
Sure.
That's what I should have been looking for. A way to understand them.
After about 30 minutes or so, he finishes. Mostly everybody starts to get up and starting to conversate, and everyone's kind of like filing out of the temple.
I'm going to walk up to the old drow who was talking, the priest, I guess. I'm going to go up and talk to him. That was from what I could understand, quite a nice sermon. You were preaching. Speaking of
that, or a recipe for deviled eggs, we don't know.
Yeah, it's very obvious you don't speak Undercommon. But yes, thank you for joining in our.
What's his? So, does he seem pissed at me right now?
Roll an insight check.
All right,
Or is he happy?
Don't come on, man.
He doesn't look happy.
Uh-oh. Wah, wah.
9.
He looks grumpy.
I'm not going to roll an insight check because I assume the best in all situations.
All right. Yes, we're new here, and I just wanted to come and check out your temple. I didn't know that you were in the middle of a sermon. I apologize.
Well, now that you're here, what can I do for you?
Make it not so quiet.
I'm sorry. I'm used to being able to just walk in any temple freely and just experience the ambiance within. I'm sorry if I.
He used to be rich.
What? Why would you? Why?
Care to summarize?
He does have family and royalty.
That means nothing. All of that means nothing. I apologize. I'm sorry. Do I not? What's the etiquette in your temple?
Pretty easy. It's pretty basic. When things start, you get there before it starts, and then you leave when it's over.
What were you talking about?
We were unaware of when your service started.
Obviously.
Yes, new in town.
We speak about the darkness and the light from within.
Yes.
Sounds nuts.
Finding light in the darkness. I would imagine you could understand that.
Well, that was beautiful. I was also taught that in a different setting that darkness can also mean peace and quiet.
Yeah, I'm sure they talked to you about the darkness a lot in Donadel.
You don't know that I'm from Donadel, so...
It's all over your face. I do know that you're from Donadel. You're from Donadel, right?
They Donadel on your face.
I am, but I hope you will not judge me just because I...
No one's judging you. I'm just saying they probably told you a little bit about the darkness.
He may be from there, but he...
We all used to be balanced. But the elves chose the light over the dark. And left us all here to...
That was many centuries ago, and
We're still paying for their treachery. And again, no one's being judgmental towards you. I'm just telling you what the facts are.
You have a wonderful culture down here. And I will bow politely, and I'll walk out.
Okay.
No city's perfect. Or its people.
Before I rejoin my friends, I am Barakabu.
Nice to meet you, Barakabu. Awkward
Tell
handshake.
me, have you ever encountered any monks down here?
Monks? Not down here, no.
Oh.
Any
Okay.
recently?
No, I haven't seen monks in years. And last time I saw some, they were up on top.
Okay.
No wonder, Paul.
Yeah. All the monks I knew have gone missing in every town that we've been to, so I don't know where they went yet. But, thank you.
Well,
all right.
Guess somebody hitting the old dusty tray.
As I'm walking out of the temple, what does the inside of the temple look like?
It's very beautiful, and it still holds the shape that it does outside. You see candles and lanterns all throughout inside the temple. It's very, very plain, if you're going to name anything. Yeah.
Do I see a statue of Riha?
No statue.
Well,
do I see her symbol, I guess, on the floor or something?
Not...
Right, is there anything
not directly.
you recognize?
No. Do you know what her symbol is?
I can flip to the page. Oh, I do know what it is. It's a black sun.
Mm-hmm. What is the landmass that the church is on?
Is he a clever bastard? He's a clever bastard. Okay, I see you.
Okay.
I see you. Dope.
Well, we're pretty close to the keep, so...
I'm walking to the keep.
Okay. So you walk out, and you guys are on the land bridge heading towards the keep. Can everyone roll a perception check?
Suddenly it crumbles.
Suddenly you throw your dice well over the tray.
A natural 1. Maybe I should go back to rolling.
Oh, man.
16.
Damn it, I got a 6.
6.
No.
I got a 6. I got a 6 on the sun stare.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll add mine.
Brian Regan
I got a
fans?
7.
Nobody?
Okay. You 16, you said?
Yeah.
On the... Let me see the map. I can't remember which way I made it. Yeah, so on the on the left side of the land bridge, right there on the water. Yes, I see now.
I was helping the viewers at home.
Yes, that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I was just saying no social media with that, but it doesn't matter. On the left side of the land bridge, you see Max standing, who's very, very large, and there seems to be half a dozen, maybe 24 men kind of in... there's a lot of people around him kind of facing him, and you see Max just kind of standing there. Looks to be talking with the people that are around him.
Let me guess. Max!
There's Max. Does it look like...
It's obviously Max. He's the biggest thing in here.
Yeah, but I can't tell if those people are circling him. Can I read their intentions?
Roll your insight check.
19.
19.
They can't possibly be trying to roll up on the king.
You do see... You see what looks to be 12 or 13 reddish auras, and then Max is like a bluish green.
And how far away are they?
Right now, about 200-300 feet away.
I am gonna run and tackle them.
So
you're that's a ways to go.
It's a ways to go. So you have to go to the end. So how are you doing it?
I'm just gonna keep running till.
So he just takes off and darts in front of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of you.
What do you do? Boo!
Where's it going?
Did you tell them that?
Well, I said to them like I was confused about trying to tell the.
That looks like Max, and then you just took off running.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all just see Boo just chucking it.
I'm used to him kind of running off and stuff. I'm looking at the tree.
We know we can read all this stuff, right?
What tree?
The roots of this huge tree that,
Sure.
that is the thing.
I'm gonna start running after him.
Okay.
I guess.
Roll a perception check.
It's like Boo goes off to like.
Well, it's not the first time that you've run off to somewhere, and I wouldn't go. Wait a minute.
I was gonna say
follow him."
like I'm like running off desperately, and then Jadomi's like tree.
12 perception.
12. It's a big tree. It's ebony wood.
God, that's
very
a huge
dark
tree.
wood. But it's a big fucking tree. You can't see the trunk. You just see the root system from where it's coming.
It's not
out.
currently trying to attack anyone.
Okay. Am I close enough to kind of like trail my fingers along it?
No, you're not near it at all.
Oh.
I mean, it's legit where it is.
It is
on
a
that.
ways away. It's a long ways
Oh,
from
okay,
you.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, you can see it. They're very big.
Yeah.
The roots. So, Denahi, what are you doing?
I'm sighing and then running.
Okay.
She's categorizing her drools and saying.
Yeah.
So, with that, we're gonna go ahead and take our break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't forget, if we get to 40 live viewers, we're gonna go ahead and do our first giveaway. We'll catch you guys shortly.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Being a dungeon master is a thankless job. You have to work around people's weird schedules, teach people how to play, and be the only person in the room willing to say no. It's like motherhood, but with more swords. That's why you need your dirt cheap dungeon set. It's cheap, easy to set up, and it's light and portable, which makes it a breeze to bring to your next location when you need to make a quick exit. Follow me, Carl. Still not bathing, huh?
Hey, I'm in character. Half-orc can't bathe for every mission. Hey, wait, don't we need all the pieces? I mean, I could go get my wheelbarrow.
He doesn't realize that even a 300-piece set can fit into this handy messenger bag, which is great when you're the only person willing to pay.
Or not bathe.
For the games, that leaves you more money to...
buy new swords?
So when I have to build a quick game, I reach for my dirt cheap dungeon set. And check it out, since it's made with natural, renewable fibers, it's both tough and dirt cheap, which is great because I have enough problems to deal with.
Hey guys.
What happened to you?
Remember? I rolled those nat ones with those pirates, fell on my dagger.
That's why a barbarian shouldn't use a dagger.
Shut up, Carl.
The sets are tough and can handle anything, even a barbarian with sensitivity issues. Dirt cheap dungeon sets are great for any party, no matter where you have them, from die-hard players to beginners.
That's your outfit?
Yeah, I'm a dwarf.
Ooh, what kind of dwarf?
Sexy?
Okay, dwarf. Better do some research. Dirt cheap dungeon sets can be played with any number of role-playing games, like D&D, Pathfinder, and Warhammer. Even the smallest 100-piece set can create up to 17 feet of wall pieces, and they're customizable, which means you can create a world that's as strange and difficult as your typical player.
That reminds me, I need to leave early.
Me too. He's my ride, so...
And its innovative design means it's quick and easy to set up, and even easier to break down.
It was a hit. So
what about this guy out here?
I cast Stone Cunning.
That's not a spell, but I appreciate the initiative.
I cast Initiative.
Of course you do.
That's all the gods we have. You don't get any more.
And welcome back. So, as we said, Barakaboo saw Max looks to be in some sort of altercation down on the beach. It's not really a beach. It's kind of like a stone embankment that's right by the river. And it's like a small little canal.
You're the one that said it.
Torque sees this. Torque goes off and runs after him. Denahi sighs and continues after with Torque. Jadobi is looking at the roots of a tree. So, the three of you, please roll initiative.
Oh,
I knocked yours.
didn't see what it was before you hit it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh!
Oh, wow,
shit.
that got even better.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
Nat.
alright then.
All right, 15 to 20.
25.
Anyone beat 25?
Yeah, no.
10 to 15. You guys are the worst at initiative rolls. What do you have? Let's just go with 8. I didn't ask you to roll initiative.
You said, what do you have?
9.
I asked these 3 to roll initiative.
Oh.
Yeah, you're looking at a
9.
tree.
8.
Wow.
Wow. What do you think, Owen Wilson? Wow.
I read a story that his kids don't believe that he's Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, you told me.
I didn't even dawn that he was that. Boo, your AC is 20, right? Torque, you're 16.
Yeah.
Denai, what are you at?
AC.
Yeah.
My
15.
AC is Slater.
And you're at
12.
But then if 17, if the other thing. Got it. Okay.
But it's not even there.
So as the three of you get closer, you see what you see before you, and I'll go ahead and switch. Why am I in studio? You see this before you. You're not quite in the battle frame, but you're approaching, and this is what you see. Barakaba, you're at the top of the order. What would you like to do?
As I approach, can I gauge that the waterway there is jumpable?
It's about 15, 20 feet.
Forget my jumping distance.
With the proper checks, you could probably leap across.
Okay, I'm gonna jump the water and run to tackle the first closest guy.
Okay. Which one?
First.
Which one are you trying to get?
The one that's right there on the edge of the water.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, also, so when you saw there was about a dozen people, and as you were approaching, you see Max wielding this big giant great axe, which is bigger than Torque's axes. Like, it's a huge axe. It's a little deceiving from what he's holding in that picture, but you watch him just start wrecking some of the peons that were in the group, and the better, more advocated soldiers are kind of emerging in. So please roll an athletics check.
Oh, you're gonna need it.
Okay.
Ooh!
Alright, so that puts me at a 14.
Okay. Okay. You make it across to here. That pretty much ends your movement, though. So you don't actually make it.
You can't attack.
Is he in striking distance?
No, he's still about 10 feet away from you.
The 15-foot jump used up my movement?
You were 5 feet from the side. You jumped, and you landed on the other side, and then I moved you over a little bit. Because you were here, as you're running, you jump, and then you move. That's about as far as you can go with your full, what is it, 50 feet, 40 feet?
45.
Yeah, that's about your full 45.
Okay, and from where I'm at then, I'm going to throw a dart at that guy's back.
Okay, roll for attack. Move you just a little bit to get on the camera.
And that would be a 24 for the dart.
Who are you throwing it at?
Green.
Green?
The closest attacker.
Got it. Okay.
That's That's a D. That's not much, but you know.
Yeah. It's called an attention getter.
It's 4.
That's 9 damage.
Okay.
And I can't throw another dart as a bonus action, I don't think. That's only if I'm using my fists. So I'm just gonna call out to Max. Max!
Okay.
He's a little busy apparently.
And that'll be it.
That'll be it? Okay, so you fling the dart, it hits that creature, and he kind of turns, and now he's kind of looking at you. That ends your turn. Torque?
Okay, I will use my ring. I will run and then jump and basically come down on his head.
Green?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll the athletics check.
Athletics?
Yes.
Wow, that just changed everything. Wait, where'd it go? So that would make it 12?
Okay, yeah, so roll for attack.
I love when he gets so angry. I'm using inspiration. Oh my god, it's not working. Wait, that's not what it was. Crap.
You can only use 1 inspiration die at a time, right?
Per action, yeah.
Well, that one's sorry, hold on. I apologize. 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
So I miss him with that one, and then I come through with the left.
Okay.
Holy crap. Ooh, much better. God. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Thanks for the inspiration. 21 to hit is, let's see, he's going to take... Oh no, 16 damage.
Okay.
And then I will pop my rage.
Okay. So Barakabu runs and jumps across this canal, landing on the ground, looking, kind of trying to catch his breath. He throws a dart, hits this creature on the back of his shoulder, turns around, looks at you, and as he turns and looks, Torque comes flying through the air, lands and swings his axe, misses, but swings back with his other way, and he cracks him across, like, the midsection.
And then goes...
It looks like he's going to take a dump. No.
Yep, that's it.
Oh yeah, I have to move Torque. Here he is. Bang.
Torque!
Hey, buddy.
Boo!
Oh, it's delayed. I was like, why isn't it working? Okay, ends his turn. Red sees this, will turn and charge Torque. 7, 16 to hit.
That matches.
And you take 18 half to 9 points of slashing damage. Ends his turn. Green is going to take a swipe at you because you're right in front of him. 17 to hit.
Yep.
And 6 misses. For 14 half to 7 points of slashing damage.
Is the music a little loud?
I don't know. That's it. Okay.
Now it's a little quiet.
They're going to start taking swings at Rita, who you see Rita is standing over there.
Oh no!
Okay. Ends their turn. Denahi.
Okay.
We're not looking.
What's going on right now?
So I'm gonna just walk across this.
If you can.
Right here.
How many movement speed do you have?
I'm just gonna casually stroll over.
The regular.
You're 30?
6.
You just get right there.
It's okay, because she can light them
That
up.
works.
Smooth.
Alright. So, static comes like from my core down my arms, and I'll cast lightning bolt. So it's gonna rip through the ground right through them.
Nice.
Who are you shooting at?
Is it red?
All of them.
There's all sorts of people.
Just, I think, yeah, it'll go through him, the blue and the
Okay, I'll let that slide. Go ahead. What's the distance?
100 feet.
Okay.
Okay. So they have to make a dex save
Okay.
to get bolt attack to get half.
Ooh, girl.
Okay, the two here make the save. This guy, once the electricity comes towards him, he sees it, reacts, poof, he's gone, and he ends up over that way. But you can roll damage for the other ones.
When you say poop, like in like black smoke?
I don't know, you're not there, so you can't ask.
I'm asking for my people.
That's meta.
25 points of damage.
25 points of damage, alright.
The ones that got half.
No, they both failed. So they both took 25. And Rita looks up and goes, and then goes back and starts cracking at
She a
him.
little turned on, it looked like?
Maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Jadobi, what are you doing?
Well, everyone's run past me. I'm hearing like a lot of metal clinking and lightning.
You definitely saw that. You definitely saw the lightning.
So something serious. I'm gonna run my ass to everyone else.
Okay, can you make a dex check or a dex save?
Okay. Dex save. We're still not ready.
I'm saying. I'm Super Saiyan.
12?
Okay. You start running down the land bridge, and right before, like right as, because you're going down to where they are, right? So as you start to go down to where they are, you manage to step on this orange-black, what looks to be manure or something like that, and you slip and you fall prone. But you are now on the game mat, but you are knocked prone. Please roll initiative.
Hey, awesome. What an intro.
Love you, Giggle Fairies. And Ryan Mercer.
9. It's my initiative.
Okay, well that's perfect. Okay, so that ends your turn.
Is he higher or lower dex than me?
He's lower than Denahi. Well, I mean he's showing up after Nahi because he's late to the party. Okay, miss. Charges Max. Max turns around.
Who are these two fellows over here on the other side? The archers?
Archers were just firing arrows at Max.
At Max?
Yes.
Ew.
So Max is he just gave you another 100 bits, which says don't hate me.
Forgiven.
Brian Mercer's like, oh no, what did I just do? You see Max, he acknowledges you now. Oh, nice of you guys to show up. Whack, whack, and he's just wailing on these creatures that are in front of him. One looks to be like a pure blood orc, and the other looks to be possibly a hobgoblin. Gale, enough with this. You will never take my seat. And at that point, it's now the this other, what looks to be a drow, is kind of conjuring up something. And it misses. You watch as he starts to kind of conjure something up, and you watch static electricity, very similar to what Denahi just did, and a bolt of lightning shoots out of his hands towards Max, but he actually kind of ducks out of the way and then goes off into the distance. It is now Boo's turn.
Can I see Jadobi on the approach?
I wouldn't think so, but roll a perception check, because you're facing the combat right
now. 11.
11? No, I wouldn't say you see Jadobi yet.
Okay. And I am gonna step up and grab Green.
Okay.
And throw him in the water.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Okay.
That dude is dead.
Are you trying
he's in the
to?
water.
Are you trying to punch him, or are you just trying to just throw him in the water?
I'm just tossing him in the water just to get him out of the way without having to deal with him.
Okay. Okay. Unless I get a natural 20, which I don't. Okay. So you run up and you grab him and you just chuck him into the water. Like Torque's literally like about to like wail on him again, and you watch as he goes flying. Once he hits the water, you see him. You see that the current's pretty quick, and he kind of rushes down this direction quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Scoot things over.
Any of his friends gonna go after him?
No, nobody acknowledges what's going on.
Okay. And with my second attack capability, I'm going to move around behind Red there.
Okay.
And I am going to strike at him.
Okay.
At the base of his spine.
Is he flanked?
Yes, he's flanked.
Natural 20.
It doesn't matter. There you go.
Okay.
Roll for attack.
All right.
Just curious.
No, that was a good question.
For 12 damage. And
no, it's doubled, right? Okay. Never mind.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So 24.
24 damage. And I'm going to activate my key.
Okay.
To hit him twice more with a flurry.
Okay.
So that's 28.
Okay.
For 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And I need him to make a 15 dex save or be pushed 15 feet into the water as well.
17.
Okay. And I'll hit him one more time.
Okay.
Yeesh. 16.
16? To hit? Yes, that hits.
Okay. For 12 damage and same thing, dex save or pushed.
12 damage, you said?
Yep. And then a dex save 15 or he's in the water as well.
60.
Damn.
49.
Little boy's got some dex.
Yeah, they've been avoiding that one. All right, me?
Yep.
All right. I guess Red's next to me. I'll swing on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
18 plus 17, or plus 7, so 20, good lord. Wow. 26?
To hit? Yes, that hits.
21 damage.
The choice is yours.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I'm going to do my normal, which is I'm going straight for his neck. So
Okay.
I swing and...
So you just swing away.
hopefully lop
Barakaboo
his
is
head
standing
off.
right there, and as you swing away, you lob off his head. Blood is kind of splattered up on your chest, and he falls over. He's now dead.
Awesome, Torque.
I'm glad you like it.
And I do a little like...
I am then going to use my ring to spring back across the water and hit the archer that's shooting at Max in blue.
If I were able to see you,
roll
I was going to
athletics
yell at you and be like,
I'm sorry,
"Yo,
what?
the archers!"
I failed critically.
But I didn't
You got
see
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I fall in the water.
You fall in the water.
Oh.
I thought the ring was part of my normal... whatever. Okay. So I'm being swept away, or am I...
Yeah, make a strength save.
13?
Okay. You manage to jam your axes into the side of the beach.
Okay.
Essentially, you're prone, so next turn you could use half of your movement to get
So at the moment I can't do anything else?
No, you're holding up.
Picked at by archers while you're hanging.
So I
on.
go, oh!
Yes.
And I hold myself.
Okay.
Torque!
Sorry.
Right.
Good idea, though, buddy.
Blue's gonna take a stab at you, Blue. 21 to hit.
Ooh.
You take 13 points of piercing damage as you get stabbed right in the back with a dagger. Denahi.
What was your initiative? 8?
Yeah. No, 6. 8. It was 8.
It was 8.
It was 8. I was 9.
But you're after.
You
at
were
the end,
after
'cause
her automatically.
You came in
coming late
after.
to the
yeah.
party.
But you rolled high. Your 9 is higher than the other people that you're fighting.
Cool.
It's not as good now that you don't mean it. It's better when you mean it, where you're like, cool. Anyway.
Moving on.
I never should have said anything.
Alright, so the static from my hands after releasing the lightning bolt warms up and turns into flames. And I'm going to use Twin Spell and cast Firebolt on both blue and red in front of me.
Okay. Ooh. Roll for attack.
Please hit. Hero point.
Whoa! Oh.
That's not going to help. But this is
You should have an advantage roll at least one of
16?
them.
16 hits, both?
Yay!
Roll for damage.
She was so dejected for a minute there.
Sorry, it's been a while. 10, 17, necklace. 27 points of damage.
Ooh!
The choice is yours for both of them.
What?
Nice.
Damn.
What do I do? I guess they just turn to ash from the inside.
Okay. So you watch the fireballs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you watch as fireballs get generated in her hands, and you see as they're flying through the air. It hits both of them in the chest. You watch as their chest arcs, and their bodies just explode with ash. Rita's like,
She Harry Potter that
and looks at you, and they're both dead.
Double kill.
Okay. End your turn.
Yep.
Jadobi.
Professor Quirrell is dead.
Arrows. And I am going to let arrows. Well, of course.
Yeah. Get up and now move another 3.
I'm going to let the bark of arrows take me.
Okay.
And I am going to put my hand on my chest and speak in Druidic. And there's a warm kind of yellow and blue light, exactly, that surrounds my body and seeps in. I just cast Long Strider on myself. Bonus action. I am going to move. How many feet are these guys away from me?
Well, what's your movement speed?
40.
But you
use half your movement to stand
20,
up.
20.
Yeah.
So that's only right there.
Yeah, you get right about there.
That's actually generous, yeah.
Yep.
That's generous.
And I'm just gonna start making my way over to those two.
Okay.
And I'm
Not now,
Okay.
Wyatt.
Don't tell me who's generous.
Blue's gonna take a shot at Torque. And it's gonna miss. You watch as an arrow grazes by your head.
Nice try.
Rita is going to acknowledge what you just did and is going to charge this guy.
Go, Rita, go!
Fuck. Misses both times.
Oh.
He's going to launch, let's see. You watch as he starts to cast something of fire and releases from his hand this giant fire bolt that hits her in the chest and causes quite a bit of damage, and she actually kind of falls back about 5-10 feet off of where she is. Still standing, but she took quite a hit, looking pretty rough.
We're gonna have to have a talk afterwards.
Two other orc archers come up from the back, which you can't see. On this, so we're gonna cheat this over a little bit. Still can't see.
Cheating it out of my vision.
Misses Denahi, but hits Boo for 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh!
And top of the order, Boo.
Hey, that's got a flavor.
It tastes like iron.
So I imagine I notice the archers.
Yes, you feel a little pain in the shoulder as an arrow sticks you in the shoulder.
And I take that arrow and I rip it out.
Okay.
And I charge for the archers. And I do a rock star slide. And I'm going to punch him right in the kidney.
Okay, roll for attack.
Kidney punch! Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay.
Kidney punch!
24.
24 hits.
For 11 damage.
11 damage. Which one are you playing? Great.
And I'm going to get up.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up.
And I'm going to sock him right in the jaw.
Roll for attack.
I'm gonna get up.
28.
28 hits. Roll for damage.
I'm gonna get up.
For 13.
Okay.
I'm going to get up.
I'm gonna get up.
And I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
For 21.
That hits. Roll for damage.
12.
Right. And with that, you crack him in the jaw, and you hear a crack, and his body kind of goes limp, and he falls over, and he's now.
Oh.
Goodbye, Green.
And I toss the broken arrow at him.
Okay.
And I turn my attention to the other archer right there.
Okay.
And without missing a beat, I summon my key, and I raise my knee up, cocked and loaded, into the chamber, and I roundhouse right across the face.
Okay. Roll for attack.
25.
That hits. Roll for damage.
For 11. And I want you to make a dex save or go prone on that first hit.
Natural 20.
Fuck!
He does not go prone!
And from that roundhouse, I plant my foot to the side of your leg, and I come around with a sweeping back kick to the back of your head.
Okay.
Heel to the back of your head!
22.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Same thing, go prone, 10 damage.
Natural 2.
Natural 2?
Yep.
Oh, you're down! And then I turn and I'm like, Denahi, burn this bitch.
How's my foot stank?
My foot stuck.
You like that? How's my foot stank?
Oh, God. Is that your turn?
Yeah, aside from me turning to Denahi and telling her to burn this bitch.
Got it. All right. Dork.
I will cleave my way up and then move to Blue Archer and attack.
Half movement.
Oh,
Blue
Jesus
Archer.
H. What is happening? Fat kid, save me. No, that's not going to save me.
No, it's still a hero point.
14.
14. 14 just hits.
Yes!
Roll attack. Roll damage, excuse me.
Ooh. 10 points of damage to that freaking blue knucklehead.
Got it.
And I will attack again. Oh. Just rolling like garbage tonight. That's much better. So that's a 20 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. Oh my. Oh. 17 to hit, or 17 points of damage.
All right. And that's the, who the hell are you hitting? Archer.
Archer.
17. Okay.
And then, if that doesn't kill him, I'm swinging one more time.
Got it.
Oh, come on, people. What is happening to me? 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh. Thanks for all the inspiration, folks. I'm pretty much out of them. 17. 21 points of damage.
The choice is yours.
I will take his head off.
Okay.
As usual. Well, now usual again.
You're hacking away this archer. He's trying to fight you off, and you kind of backhand, cleaving him in the head. It doesn't quite take it off. It kind of gets lodged up, and then...
Well, I just grab it.
Yeah, you finish it off.
I think it'll be brilliant.
Can you roll for intimidation, please?
Yeah, I feel like that archer's like, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Intimidation, that would make it 18.
Yeah.
It's got to be pretty.
He doesn't run, but he's pretty scared right now.
Scared enough to miss his attack?
You should be scared.
That'd be great.
Yeah, you see a little trickle of pee coming out of his leg.
Oh, there's like
He's trying to line his bow.
I think it'd be great if like everybody's dead by the time Jadobi gets there.
I'm wearing the brown pants.
This guy gets it. He wore the brown pants. I love that. That is one of my favorite things in cinema history.
Denahi.
Alright, so as I hear boo, I turn around and just, I guess walk over to the guy on the ground, kneel next to him, and just with like static hands grab his throat and cast Shocking Grasp.
That is
overkill.
That is cutthroat.
You have advantage because he's on the ground.
I just would like to mention the Grumpy Geek shirt that Anna's wearing tonight.
Yeah.
She wears it well.
I know.
What is it?
Will that help?
It will. I think it might.
Point it?
No, you've already hero pointed to me. You gotta save some of those.
It might work. It might work.
11?
11 doesn't hit.
I think it was at least 14.
Dang
Static shock.
Good try, Denai.
Damn it. I just go to choking
Like,
stab him with those new daggers.
He's like, it's like a toddler trying to choke me.
Jadobi.
Okay. How many feet is this to get to this person?
You can make it to that guy.
I do that. As I'm running, I'm going to give Eros a shake of power.
Okay.
Wow, that was a run.
And yeah, I have a spell on me right now. And I'm going to... I'm going to knock this bitch into... I'm going to try to knock this bitch into the water. I'm going to do like a twist and hit it with arrows.
Roll for attack.
Yep. Please don't jinx me.
Actually, if I said
0
that,
point.
Oh wait, what? Seriously, I did jinx you?
Yes.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
Well, I have like 2 hero points left, I think now.
I
actually do all.
Well, you only have temporary ones. The permanent ones we have to get awarded to us now.
I don't think. Oh wait, I haven't used today's.
So I've only got the one from the session right now.
When I hit her, there's an explosion of ice, bludgeoning. 12 bludgeoning and 4 ice. And I'm trying to hit this bitch into the water.
How much was it again?
12 bludgeon, 4
12
ice.
bludgeoning, 4 ice.
Got it.
In other words, I'm going to get into the water.
Constitution save.
Oh.
16.
My arm is heavier than I expected.
Made it.
But I rolled a 3, so it does. Creature does fly into the water, and he is now gone.
Nice hit, Jadobi.
I'm gonna like throw this great club on my shoulder, be like, "Hey, talk."
Good work.
You
Strike.
You watch
Sparring spot, isn't
you
it?
watch the hobgoblin and the orc. They're still cracking away at Max, and you see Rita run back up and take another swipe at the drow who's up on the top. He looks pretty hurt, but he's still standing, and she's looking pretty rough herself. Max, on the other hand, he takes
fuck some dudes up.
You're gonna take some damage.
He swings at the orc with his big great axe. And he slams it down head over feet, and you watch as the blade goes through the orc's body, and it's wedged inside of his body. And he
right at the taint.
He reaches over to the hobgoblin, grabs him by his head, and just squeezes. And you watch as his head just explodes in his hand. And
That was awesome, Max!
The orc and the hobgoblin are now dead.
And I'm actually yelling this at him on the battlefield.
Okay.
Why won't you die?
Another fireball comes from the drow's hand, and it actually knocks Rita prone. She's unconscious. You watch as her life leaves her body, and she just falls to the ground.
Yeah, another dead drow won't hurt me.
Damn. Boo.
Okay, I'm gonna make a dash for the drow.
Okay.
And as I do, I'm gonna just.
Oh, fuck! Hang on.
Just.
Hang on. Pause. Pause it.
Uh-oh.
He gets up with his half movement.
Oh.
You are still right there.
Maybe you aren't taking a dash.
Is that a gnat?
It was.
Hey, he's got like 2.
You take 20. Denahi, you take 26 points of piercing damage.
What?
As he launches 2 arrows straight at you.
What?
It's okay.
Daddy.
2.
All right. Now it's his turn, Nabu. You're.
Denahi, do you got this?
Yes. As I'm like holding 2 arrows in my stomach.
Not to worry. He's got like 3 HP left.
Not to worry, I'll be fine. Go ahead, do whatever you want to do.
I've been through worse.
Okay.
Okay.
I make a dash for the caster drow, but as I do, I brush my fingers along Rita and heal her for 6.
Smooth. Like that.
Is that a thing
Yeah.
you can do?
So
Like a Naruto run, like
You
I
can't
don't know if you
get
can
to
go
her.
there.
You can't get to the drow, but you can get to her.
you sure? Because Tajobi got to the archer, and that
He's
was
got
I have a spell.
He's
on
a
me.
he's a
Long
spell.
He has a spell you
Um,
don't have.
Roll an athletics check.
You ain't got that spell.
16.
I'll give you that. So what's the
We
what,
gave you it. I
what's
like
the
it.
healing spell that you did?
Oh, just my inherent like healing touch for 6.
6. Okay, and you walk. As the life comes back to her body. Would you like to?
Not in range to hit him though, right?
Save
No, you are.
drow.
Oh.
I just gave you with that thing. You got it.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show Rukin his ass.
Okay. You're gonna boo Rukin.
Rukin his ass.
Genjutsu.
Borukin! That is a 19.
19 hits. Roll for damage.
How do you do this?
Well, I used an inspiration die.
Yeah, but you got a 1.
No, that's a 7.
What?
That's a 7.
That's a 1. The inspiration.
Yeah. So 8 plus my hit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Your hit is ridiculous.
9.
9 points of damage. Alright.
He's like, I hit 16.
And
I rolled a 6. You're like, what?
and then I'm gonna come at him with a left elbow.
Okay.
And if it matters, I'm attempting to knock him out, not kill him.
Okay.
If it matters.
For 28.
That hits. Or that's that hits.
That's 11 damage.
Okay.
And then one last time with a 3 Stooges style over the head. Oh, that's a crit.
That's a critical fail.
I'm gonna hero point.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Oh, wow.
For 30.
That hits. Oh fuck.
Wow.
12.
The man has been touched.
Just over the head like this. Wow.
Okay.
Don't airs me.
And your turn?
The man has been touched.
That's amazing how you can just do that.
I'm gonna ask him, Karate Kid style, do you yield?
Karate Kid style.
Live or die, man! Live or die!
Bitch.
Never.
Key.
Now
28
That hits.
for 9 damage.
Love it. Wait for his answer. Key.
And 28 on the second hit
That hits.
for 13.
God damn. Alright.
And I want you to make a DC 15 con save or go stunned until my next turn.
How are you hitting him with that last one?
Oh, because I grabbed him and just socking him right in the face.
So that the first sock really just caves in. You feel like his nose break and his face kind of start to shatter.
Right.
And the second punch, you punch through and your fist
You
kind of
feel
goes.
his brain.
Yeah, he's dead.
And as I
You're just holding in
that's
his head.
brain between my knuckles.
realized, I was like, oh, shoot. Dude, I didn't mean to hit. Hey, Max. Was this guy like a friend?
Yeah, attacking him. He's totally a friend.
Well, he talked to him. He was like, hey, we don't have to do this. I killed him.
And Torque.
I'm gonna let go of the body now.
I can't actually see how far. I'm trying to use my ring to leap across the water all the way to that dude, which that usually gives me at least like 10 squares of a jump.
Yeah, roll an athletics check. I think you can pull that off.
I've never done an athletics for my ring.
For
This is the second time now I've done.
Well, because
athletics
you're
for
jumping over a canal.
I know, but the jumping doesn't matter. It goes this many squares. That's why it's not a
No,
problem.
but it's also.
As a matter of fact, it's totally not a problem. So that would make it 20. Oh god.
It's a ring of jumping.
5.
25.
I rolled a 25 in
roll for
athletics,
attack.
so no.
Degeneration X.
I'm leaping literally over to that douchebag over there.
Roll for attack.
And I want to cleave into his head.
We call this the
and I critically fail. So hold on. I didn't critically fail. I'm gonna hero point and critically fail again. And then so I miss with the right hand. I swing with the left, and I hit him for wow, that's embarrassing. 24 to hit.
24 hits. Roll for damage.
Oh. Ugh. 10 points of damage. And I'm so embarrassed that I missed with that right, and then I cleave him with the left, that I swing back with the right again. And I hit him again for another 26 to hit.
Okay.
And 16 points of damage with the next hit.
Okay. Can you roll damage for the first one too?
First one. Sure, that would have been 11, 12, 15.
15. Okay. So you run and you leap over the canal and you come down hard with the axe, completely missing this orc and hitting Denahi for 15 points of slashing damage. And Denahi, you feel this axe just hit you from the side. And you come back and you take another swing at this at the creature, and after the second hit, you just barrel down, and he's paced at this point on the ground, and he's now dead. Are you still up?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got to be still up. She's not that.
She's
not that light.
Did you die?
Yeah, he's dead.
Sorry, Denahi.
As his axe came down, it did cut the arrows in the front, so I just pull out the back. Cough up blood.
Help her out.
I'm over there.
You're over there where we are. I just jumped over to that.
No, I'm over there fighting the other elf, dude.
There's nobody left, I thought.
I'm over there by Max.
Okay.
You're right here. If you went to where Denahi is.
No, I went to where dude was.
I'm gonna hop the
over
canal
there.
over to where
No,
Denahi
who's the
is.
guy that I attacked then? I thought he was over there.
No, he was over here. That's the only guy that was left.
He already took him off the map.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop over to the
I
canal.
don't think you ever actually put him on the map because I didn't see him.
I'm gonna
over
go
there.
to the Nahi and
He's right here.
and heal her.
Can you roll an athletics check?
We're out of combat now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this guy's staff. Give it to Jadobi.
Okay.
That's what he needs is more like bizarre weapons.
Well, he'll know better what to do with it.
More weapons
15.
to take over his soul.
You make it? Okay. So
All right.
you get over there, you run over there to
I'm
go
gonna
heal.
put my hands on Denahi's bleeding holes. And I'm
There's
going
a better way to put that.
And I'm going to
Wounds? Bleeding wounds?
heal her for 8.
Okay. Are you doing anything else, Denahi?
Your holes are healed.
Are you alright? Are you okay?
fought a fucking dragon. I'll be fine.
Hey, Shinobi, do you want this?
I'll take a look. I'll just grab it and I'll just take a look at it.
Okay.
Max!
It would have been helpful if he was alive, but thank you.
I tried.
Sorry.
I didn't realize I hit him that hard the second time.
It's alright.
And he said he wasn't going to give up until he was dead.
Yeah, he's a persistent little
That's
shit.
what he said.
So you knew this guy?
Yes.
Was he a friend?
No.
Okay.
He's tried to undermine my authority here in this city for quite some time.
Then he's paid the price.
Indeed.
But can I tell you how awesome it was when you grabbed the dude's head and just squeezed it?
Thank you, Barack. Can you roll a perception check, by the way? Anybody can roll a perception check, actually.
11.
16.
8. I love that my shit rolls are back.
18.
18. Both Denahi and Jadobi, since you guys are over there, you do see 2 or 3 figures, maybe 200 feet away, wearing dark cloaks that look to be of watching what was going on, seeing you guys fight these people, and they took off running. But you saw them take off.
Did you see that?
I did.
Bunch of wussies.
That might come back to bite us in the ass later.
Were these more of your challengers for today?
Just like any other day, but they came with a good amount of numbers. If you hadn't shown up, I might have been hurt a little bit.
But it broke a sweat.
I'm still decked out in my
might have
armor with
broken
my
a sweat.
great club on my back and all spiked and stuff.
Trying to look tough.
Yeah, he's trying to look super
Just
tough,
saying to
actually.
you.
I think he's trying to impress Max. Roll bluff.
You all fought well. I see that you. I can see why and how you beat the mighty Neveries, but
Did you
thank
see
you.
Denahi burn 2 dudes at once?
I didn't because my back was to that, but I heard some crispy critters going on.
I heard skin sizzling.
Oh, Torque! You should
What?
give that Glenn lady the head.
Might be a nice concession.
I'm gonna walk over to the drow that's bleeding out. The woman. Is she still unconscious?
No, I
No,
healed her.
she's
Oh,
laying
cool.
down. She got her ass kicked, but she's laying down.
Healed her a little bit. You could probably heal her more if you wanted.
Probably not.
1 point.
She's fine now. She's okay now.
She's breathing. It's fine.
She's like laying
She's
there.
okay, everybody.
She's laying there. She's like, I wish Torque would check on me.
Oh.
I'm just gonna keep laying here until he notices.
I look up at Torque and hand him a jar of pickles.
Oh, Torque, give her a pickle.
Give her this pickle, Torque.
Give her your pickle.
What is happening? Okay.
Give Rita a
You
pickle.
want a pickle?
Boo, where's your? You have a backpack, right?
Yeah.
Like a bag. Where do you hold it?
Oh,
Where do you have it?
Like on my lower back, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
yeah. They hand me the pickles, and then I go,
Oh yeah, you want a pickle?
When you pulled the arrow out, it looked like it had more blood on it than.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
I check my pack.
Oh. Is he dead?
Is Arlo in there? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Is he down? Is he gone? Again?
I can't heal him. I healed Rita.
Fine. Fucking give me the rat.
I just watch in amazement.
Throw it on the ground.
And then she goes,
I'm just kidding. I didn't know.
I don't know. That might have been really Denahi right there.
Nah,
Like she's closer to her people now. She's like turning really more evil.
I put my hand over him, and I cast which one?
Which of my many healing spells?
Which of the ones should
I
I
cast
do?
Fireball.
The one that heals you and then makes you burn.
Chalky grass. Okay. Spare the dying.
Oh, okay. and all of a sudden here, he looks up at you.
Except
kind
it
of
squeals when it pees.
It kind of looks. Arlo kind of looks at you like, huh? And then jumps towards Barakabu.
Oh, shit. Aww.
Thanks, Denai. Take the rat. Take it.
What life is he on now?
Oh God, that was
like number 5 or 6.
What's her name again? The one from Teen Titans. That is so
Raven.
Yeah, you are so Raven. It killed
That's
me.
so Raven.
That's so Raven.
Oh,
or
my
Draven.
We could get her to guest star.
Max, why did you need him alive? Who was that?
That was Kyle. He's part of a pretty good group of political assholes in this city.
A usurper, then. A usurper. He wishes to take your throne.
He does. He wished to take my throne.
Not any longer.
They don't agree with how I run things down here.
What's there to disagree about? It seems great.
Yeah, well, with power, they want more power.
So his staff, is it magical? Do you want it? Do you need it?
No, you can keep that if you want.
What does the staff look like?
The staff?
A staff, like it's like regular wood?
Yeah.
Cherry wood, oak.
Okay.
Just doing my best Shinobi impersonation.
Work on that. I'm just gonna put it in my backpack or just attach it somehow.
I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
Cool.
Everybody knows you
So you wanted to speak to us today?
Okay. Yeah. Just let me kind of catch my breath, and we'll go up to the keep.
Oh, take your time.
You sure?
I haven't been hurt, so I'm just like.
It's the other hand.
Armor still on.
You're looking very refreshed.
Okay, real quick. Butter Knife of Doom had donated 3,100 bits. So
Whoa.
it's 4 greater
That's-
healing
wait.
potions and 1 superior, divvied out between all of you.
Aww.
So thank you. Thank
Wow,
you for that.
that is huge.
All right.
Thank you.
So tell me that again.
4 greater and 1 superior.
We each get one.
So we each get a greater,
I want the superior.
and he wants the superior, even though he's never
He's
in
a
battle.
sponsor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
I'm glad
Bernard.
you're having a great day, man.
That is awesome. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
What do you think of that, Owen Wilson? Wow. We literally need that as like a little thing we can just hit
Oh,
upon.
The
God.
one with the image of his hair blowing in the
Yeah.
that's after a little while. I want to get the little. There's like a streamer thing you can get that's got.
Oh,
those
there's all
buttons.
kinds of there's all kinds of stuff.
Soundboard.
Yeah.
So would you rather talk here, or do you want to go into the castle?
We
Or the
should
keep?
definitely talk in front of all the dead guys.
Yeah, wait, I mean,
No, we need to go open the keep.
Can I lose something?
We.
can we loot the bodies just in case?
That's why.
Why are you asking me?
Not you. I'm asking
I
the
know.
DM.
Yes, you can always loot.
Yeah, I thought you'd want the staff.
Oh.
You like?
Well, I
staffs?
don't see anything. It doesn't matter. No, I. What is that investigation?
Investigation?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
asking you.
Yeah. 16?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Uh,
Never mind.
Inspiration, just because.
7.
Those guys in the water are not visible.
No, they're gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gone. They got away.
I got a 7.
19.
A 7 on
19.
the look at stuff.
So you find 4 greater healing potions and a superior
Right,
potion,
right,
which
right.
you've already written down.
Yes, yes. You find everything that was just donated.
You also find basic weapons, 200 silver and 45 gold. Nothing else of note.
200 silver and 45 gold.
Everybody got like 11 gold.
I mean, maybe they're gonna get paid after.
Dope.
Maybe. That's a nail, right?
Apparently, Jadobi likes it.
Who's saving money?
I mean, they weren't gonna. Oh, I have to do my thing. What's the ground like here? Like, what's the ground like?
Stone.
Stone?
Yeah. You're on like a stone embankment before the. That's why it looks like stone.
Ooh, no comment. I am going to. Would you allow me to do my ritual druid craft to bury them all in like gravel, or should I just like I don't know, chuck them into the water?
I would not say you can. It's not gravel. It's like big slabs of stone.
There's no digging here.
You want to bury them within the city limit?
I can't do that here. I'll let them handle it.
Throw them into the water.
Okay.
I mean, these two are already
Let nature
cooked.
take its course.
Okay.
These two are already cooked.
You throw them in the water, and because roll a perception check. Can't give you that shit for free. Make you earn it.
Oh, wow.
21.
20.
Oh,
Wow!
Oh,
Wow!
I think that was like a 14.
14.
14.
20.
20.
21.
21. 21, 21, 14, 21.
Yeah,
You should
right.
throw your
That was
inspiration on that
14.
one.
Oh, you got 14?
I got the same thing.
So as you throw them into the water, the other two you didn't realize because you're in the midst of all the craziness, and you pretty much feel like you got lucky too after you fell in the water and pulled yourself up. But you watch as they hit the water. And a few seconds later, you watch as
Oh, nice. Like a piranha kind of thing.
something.
Nice.
Max?
Terrifying.
Max is already gone.
The water is doom.
I'm gonna.
Rita?
They're all gone.
I'm gonna speak out in Druidic and make a orb of yellow light and put it to my throat. Let it seep in. I'm gonna walk to the edge. Hello. Hello.
What are you?
I love that he's gonna speak in piranha.
But you don't know what it is. So what do
Well,
you?
does
something
any
like
of them
that.
answer back?
What are you trying to speak as?
It's just a thing.
It's not a
that
general
all animals
fish?
understand me.
You don't just pick
maybe
like
piranha, maybe just.
You don't say like I want to speak like an eagle and then you speak like an eagle. It's like I want to speak to everything.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just animals is what he's saying.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
can
an
speak to
animal.
all beasts. All
A
beasts.
multi-translator.
You just hear bubbles and chomping like you
Hungry, hungry.
Are you all enjoying your meal?
don't. No response.
Shinobi, are you talking to animals again?
You could jump in and ask if you want.
I'm sure that's what you want me to do. I'll leave it.
Shinobi,
Yeah.
are you talking to animals?
Well, I'm trying to, but the DM doesn't seem to want to.
Can you
do
check
that.
Arlo?
How is a fish gonna talk out of the water?
Will you check with Arlo?
Exactly.
Hey,
Just ask him how he is.
Arlo.
Yes?
Arlo, can you understand me?
What the fuck's happening?
I haven't eaten in 10 days.
Guys.
Arlo, do you know your name?
Hello, do you know your name?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am looking at you. Yes.
Okay.
You
He's
okay?
weirded out.
You've been through a lot of trauma recently. I just want to make sure that you are all right.
No, I'm not all right.
No.
I've seen my family 5 or 6 times already.
Just take me home.
And then somehow I come back to this hellhole.
Well, we all love you very much, and we're gonna try to take better care of you.
The horny one doesn't like me.
She hates everyone.
That's
Arlo.
fair.
Yes, but we're gonna try to, as long as you're well.
For now, until you kill me again.
We're gonna try not. I'm gonna stop and be like, he's great. Arlo is great.
Oh,
Wow. He's really happy.
That surprises
He's fine.
me.
well, that's good, buddy. I was worried about
He still understands you. He's looking at you like, what the?
Thanks, Shinobi.
No problem.
And
We're gonna try to take better care of him.
then I just...
Yeah. And he's like,
No! Not back in
I
his
can't
pants!
believe I've never
Help
talked
me.
to Arlo before.
Help me!
Just kidding.
Someone hold me!
That's so funny. All right. Max, what's our next course of action?
Max is gone, guys. I already said like
and
4
they went to the
times.
Well, then we're
keep.
going.
They went to the keep.
We're going to the keep with Max.
Jesus.
We're
All right.
supposed to be following behind him, but we've been busy talking talk amongst yourselves. Really.
Talk to the piranhas and...
Explore the space. Get to know the fish. It's wonderful. You love it. The underdog.
You broke Solo again.
Oh, I broke my dear.
Whew. Okay, you take some time. You make your way out from the canal.
We take no time. We go.
And I'm just like, it takes time to get there. And you get to the keep. The gate is open to the keep. There are 2 Goliath guards standing. They're very similar, rough looking as the ones on the outside. They don't pay you any attention as you walk through the gate.
I'm looking for.
I just look at the guards as I walk by. I'm very perplexed by that.
What does the interior of this place look like?
It's kind of a courtyard where you are right now. So as you walk in, the wall's very high, and there's like an interior courtyard where you actually see like greenish grass, but it's not grass, but it's more like moss, some sort of plant life.
Lichen.
That is like cave moss kind of
I
thing.
want to step in it. I want to like. I don't want to
I wanna
walk
be
around the
in
walking
it.
thing. I want to just walk in it and let my toes enjoy.
Okay.
Wow. Enjoy. Killing.
So you do that, and you walk in, and you because some of the roots do come down like within the cave walls, and goes down to the ground. You walk in, and you see Max. He's going up the stairs to the next level.
I follow him.
He's up on the next level.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink a greater healing potion real quick, actually.
Okay.
On the walk.
Yeah, why not? Might as well.
See,
That's a good point.
drinking, so I'm gonna drink
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. We all see her drink, and then we all go, "Oh, that's a pretty good idea."
We could just take a short rest.
No, we're all gonna drink and keep walking.
It's 2d4 plus 4.
Good point, though.
4d4.
Just take a rest.
She already said she's drinking.
Okay, I guess I'm joining in with the peer pressure.
What do we say? What is it, greater?
Yeah. You gotta save money.
Yeah, it's 44 plus 4.
All right.
All right.
18 back.
All right. Denahi, what'd you get?
I'm at 37.
17 one. Cool.
I'm at
17 indeed.
Right. So you make it up to the second level. Max is kind of standing there at like the balcony looking down at the rest of the city, and behind him you do see some sort of little podium with a round table looking device, and the beam of light that comes from the upper point of the cavern comes down. It actually doesn't hit right there where that table device is. And Max is just kind of standing there looking out at the city.
I'm gonna look at the table device.
Okay.
I know what it is. What time is it?
About noon.
Gonna walk up and join him at the window.
It's a balcony, so it's open.
Yeah, it's like a big window.
Sure, why not?
It's like a convertible.
I'm going to join as well.
It's like a 64.
I want to look out on his city.
Just gonna quietly emulate his posture and body language because I think he's so cool.
And you're over there too?
I'm walking up to it, sure.
Denahi?
I'm right before it. I'm gonna drink another healing potion.
Okay.
And it just because the first one is poured out of her stomach.
One of the holes.
You sprung a leak.
Do you have more than one greater?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of save those. I'm gonna use the normal one this time.
Okay.
So, this is a very beautiful view you have.
You have birds down here?
There's some birds down here. All sorts of animals down here.
How'd the birds get here?
The same way that all the people got down here.
Same way that sunlight comes through the ceiling. Next to the tree.
There are ways to get out of this, you understand, right?
Yeah, I
People
just don't
travel
typically
here.
see birds in caves.
Is Max still bleeding out? Like a little bit?
He looks like he's doing alright.
Trouble.
I'm going to touch his side and heal him.
Okay.
You're healing Max. How about that?
6. I hit him for 6.
Okay. Ooh. What was that?
6.
I think it was a mosquito just bit me.
A mosquito just spit blood back inside of me.
I thought you could use a little help.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank you very much.
Since my baby left me.
So we're all ears, Max. What do you want to speak to us about?
What's that?
Elvish.
What do you want to speak to us about?
What did I want to speak to you about?
When last we spoke at the
Is he
tavern.
playing mind games with me right now?
I mean, he looks pretty tired.
What
Roll
were we
inside.
what were we talking about?
Is he suffering dementia? What's happening?
Maybe the DM doesn't remember what he was talking about.
Well, when last we spoke to him at the tavern, we were going to go to bed and we were talking in the morning.
22 insight.
The morning never happened and
22.
this battle happened.
Got it. He, in that moment, he's just deep in thought and very distracted.
Cool.
Max, you were telling us about your friendship with Dice and about the battles with the Treville and about my people.
Yes.
Would you like to continue and expound upon that?
You have a question, Barakabu?
Just if there was anything more that you were able to tell us after.
What more do you wish to share?
I mean, I've shared.
This is a safe space. You can share.
I've shared most of the information I can share with you. I'm just kind of plagued with other concerns at the moment.
Like what?
We sent Rita out there to retrieve the chest.
But the tracks led it back into the walls of this city.
Correct.
So it's here, yes?
Somewhere.
You mean someone stole it and
Someone
they brought it into the city?
Correct. And I have an idea of what is in that chest.
But no idea who took it and
No.
brought it back to your own city.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I have questions about your security.
It's
I'm kidding.
it's kind of a free
Sorry,
city.
I meant that as a
yeah,
joke. I
no,
didn't
no,
mean
no.
that.
I mean, it's understandable. It's not. The city's split in many ways. Yes, I may be the king of the Underdark, but it's a very loose kingdom because it is the Underdark.
Do you remember if there was anything telling about the tracks?
Can you sense anything about a new object or a different kind of object here? An aura, perhaps?
If it's close enough.
Just sensing if the object
Perhaps
was
you
evil.
take a look to see if anything highlights itself, perhaps?
And that's when I start to walk over after kind of cleaning up my face.
Ah, 22.
You don't see any black auras. You see a lot of red everywhere. But
Right.
Wow.
No blue.
What do you see?
there's other colors too, but you do see a mix of colors all throughout. No black though.
There's nothing that stands out as unusual from the rest of it, but that's odd because the rest of there's a lot of anger.
It's the Underdark. People are always not getting along with each other.
Not enough vitamin D.
Just for a second.
Sure.
I would imagine this item, being that it can kill a dragon, would its aura be that of a red aura, or would it be something like bizarrely different to where if you looked out and just saw like, holy shit?
The dragon killing item was at the other thing with Theis's dragon. This dragon, we don't know what it was holding.
Correct. If it was the same item, to answer that question, it would be more of like booze color. Or like, it's like pure white or like a yellowish.
Right, like he would look out on a city and it might actually be a dot on the city.
Correct.
Okay.
But there was no aura sticking out on either end of the spectrum.
Right, okay. Just curious.
Just to be clear, yes.
Maybe we should help Rita with her investigation.
Do you know by any chance, Max, where the tracks dissipate?
At the gate.
Oh, I see.
Have we questioned the guards?
We questioned the guards. No one. I mean, people come in here with all sorts of items all the time. It's trade routes. We don't know when that happened. We don't know if they dragged that item when Nevries left, when Nevries was sleeping, after he left and he was
Tracks don't
slain
just
by you.
end at a gate and don't continue.
It seems like someone picked it up.
Indeed. If it's not your guards, it has to be somebody right at the gate.
Correct. I mean, I always have the assumptions that, I mean, alliances and loyalties can be bought, especially down here. Choose your friends very, very carefully.
But the Goliaths, why?
They're not always Goliaths on the gate either.
Who else guards your gates?
But the gate we came in was Goliath.
I believe that was correct, yeah.
How do we know who rotates in and out for that shift?
There's really not a schedule. They stand out there for as long as they want. When they get relieved, they switch.
I see.
I mean, we don't really focus on time down here.
So they could have been relieved by someone taking it.
Correct.
How recent was it that someone dragged that chest or those tracks appeared outside your gates?
Been a couple days since we noticed it. I don't know when it was, because
it could be
standing at the gate looking out, it's just a bunch of dirt. It's not until you walk further out where you see, wait, there's something dragged.
I understand.
So we didn't notice it until just a couple days ago.
Could be as much as a week.
We'd have to talk to the guards at the gate.
I have a couple of ideas, but yeah, we can do that. Max, would you allow me to meditate at the peak of the roots here in your keep?
The peak of the roots?
Yeah, like
the highest spot closest to the roots.
Yeah.
In the keep.
Are you trying to touch the roots, or are you trying to
literally?
If possible, I would like to touch them and meditate.
So the top of the keep, there aren't any roots up at the top of the keep, but the roots do come down into that courtyard where you were walking. So you can touch the roots down there.
I will do that.
Okay.
I will go to the courtyard.
Got it.
And
because there's like two giant roots that come down, and the keep goes up in the middle, but it's floating in space. Because otherwise, someone could just go up the roots and then jump down into the castle.
The keep is floating in space?
No. It's if you have two roots that go up towards the back wall, the keep isn't against the wall. It's floating like it's away from the wall on the ground.
I see.
Otherwise, people just go up the roots and jump into the castle.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna. I have no more questions, so I'm gonna take my leave as he tells me I can go to the courtyard.
Sure.
And I'm gonna go to the courtyard and meditate.
Okay.
I am perplexed as to what to do next.
Well, I mean, this is my problem to bear. If you want to stay and see if there's any work around, I'm sure you can find some work. Or if you're really this curious about this chest and the contents in it and who acquired it, by all means, you can continue to poke
the
around.
Reason we came down here.
Yeah, we wanted to find out what was in the dragon's hoard.
I mean,
we believe that is a weapon that can kill dragons.
Interesting.
At least it was very similar to what we saw in our vision.
It would behoove you and all of us to find out about this weapon, potentially weapon.
I mean, I will definitely try to spare as many resources as I can, and Rita will be here if you have any questions, but I still have a lot of things and daily tasks that I must manage. But
indeed.
For the most part, you can find me here or at the tavern.
That sounds like me. Well, not here, but...
Well, you all are welcome here as much as you'd like.
Wink.
Deny. He doesn't do the little tail dance with her.
Torn up.
Well, I could use an ale after that battle, that's for sure.
That sounds good. Could use a bite to eat as well.
think thereafter maybe you would be a good candidate to ask those Goliaths some questions.
Sure. Although they weren't very forthcoming when I came in.
You were being escorted.
I guess we could also try them on our way out.
There are two gates too. When you look at the map, there's the gate you came in, which is on the left side, and then there's a gate on the opposite side.
But the tracks had nothing to do with the other gates. It's that one gate we need to find out who was there when the chest disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
The first ale.
First ale. That sounds good. I like it, Denahi.
Okay.
You're growing on me.
Like a fungus. Alright, we'll head out then.
Okay.
Back to our tavern.
Okay.
This is at sea.
That's really far away. Is there a tavern closer?
There's 2 taverns on there.
Oh, God.
The Drunken Flask?
That was the alchemist.
Potion shop.
That's so misleading.
It is.
Barrel of Ale.
He was drunk, and he was making
that's
fun
closer.
things.
We'll go to Barrel of Ale.
Okay.
It's like at the courtyard.
That's where you guys were. That's your inn. Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's where we were to start with.
Yeah, you still have that glass tankard, by the way.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I've already forgotten about that.
You drank it all, but you still have the glass tankard.
I still have the glass tankard. What the hell does that even mean? All right. I don't know what to do with that yet.
Put your ale in it.
Okay, so you get to the tavern. After some time, barmaid comes up, brings you guys some ale, asks if you want anything else.
I pour my ale into the glass tankard because you brought it up. I gotta know now.
Well, as you pour it into the ale, is like the goldish hue. As you pour it into the glass tankard, and as it fills up, you watch as the gold color turns into the same bluish green color that it was before.
I think this tankard is bewitched.
Seems to be. This is the ale from before.
While the ale now looks the same as when I first drank it, I wonder what has been done to it.
I guess there's only one way to find out, Torque.
You are right.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Because the DM failed you, you felt a little.
That's okay. I rolled a 17.
You felt a little. What was 17 for?
I don't know. I'm rolling it because I know that.
Oh, the Constitution save.
Constitution.
Okay, got it. That's just so you hold your liquor.
Oh, is that what it is?
Roll up a past perception check because I fucked up earlier.
Passive?
Past. Like back in the fight. Roll a perception check.
I don't know how that works.
Just roll a perception check. I just fucked up. It's fine.
We'll make it a 17 then.
17. When you were fighting, you felt a little stronger when you were fighting earlier.
Well, I shouldn't have failed all those like an athletics test, apparently.
Does that ale make you stronger?
I do feel more empowered indeed. Especially because that last roll was even better.
Nice. Okay. What would you guys like to do?
You guys feel ready for some interrogation?
While as I'm.
Didn't you just buy a potion of strength?
Did I? I think I did. What did I buy?
I believe Joey.
Strength of a giant, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, the potion you got? Yeah.
This makes me wonder if you could pour that into here. Would it make you stronger?
That's interesting. I don't know if I can fight drunk though. How would that work?
The potion won't make you drunk. That's very interesting. I'm not sure what to do with that actually, so I'm like,
All right.
drunk and fighting.
And I'm not the smartest of the bunch, so I'm like, "Brr."
You kind of be keeping it to yourself anyways.
Okay, all right. I'll just
Okay.
If we need anyone to pick anything up, you can do it.
Yeah, right.
Pickle jar.
As I
I'm already carrying the bag of holding.
I have been there meditating in the courtyard with the roots of this great tree.
Mm-hmm.
I will now cast upon myself speak with plants.
Okay.
And I will speak to this great tree.
Okay.
Probably old as shit.
So there's like
What do you want to know?
There's a magic circle around me, and there's like old, like kind of druidic ruins that's kind of like glowing green.
Runes.
And they all like suck up into me and into my chest.
Sure.
And I'll speak out.
Sure.
You're really into this, man. I love it.
I am.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I'll speak out. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. So,
I am Jadobi. What may I call you?
I have no name.
there weren't no one there to give you no name. You've been on a desert now.
It's very nice to meet you. Am I to believe that you've been here for quite some time?
Yes.
Do you see all of the city through your roots?
Not my roots, no. I feel a darkness down here.
A good darkness?
Undecided.
I am looking for something down here. I thought maybe you would be able to help me. I'm looking for an item of sorts.
I'm not sure if I can help, but ask.
We're looking for a very particular chest that we believe is magical, that we think has been drug into the city a couple of days ago, but the tracks vanish as soon as it enters these walls. Perhaps you may know something of it?
I do not.
No. All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And I will end that spell. And I'm going to I'm gonna walk to the gates.
The gates?
The front gates, like when we first came in.
What's your passive perception?
What is my passive perception? Hold on, I think it's 13. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Yes, 13.
13? Okay. As you're walking away from the keep and you start making your way down towards the gates, you immediately feel your body tense up.
You're kidding.
And something goes over your head.
You're kidding.
And you get knocked out.
You've been Jadobi napped.
Okay.
Where did Jadobi go?
I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Wait, I keep trying to time it. Well, right, who's throwing pints?
Yeah. Well, you know Jadobi. He likes to go off and meditate.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's fine.
You know Barakabu, he likes to run off. You know Jadobi, he likes to run off.
Yeah, you two run off in different ways. He was communing, I'm sure, with nature.
I usually run off to punch something.
Yes.
Well.
Should we be worried?
Speaking of...
He's been gone a while. He would know we're here.
Yeah, he'll find us, though.
He knows that it's always 8 o'clock somewhere.
We should definitely go talk to those guards before we get too deep in the cups.
What? What? I was gonna order another one.
Yeah, but you gotta pull some Goliath magic with these fellas.
Oh, okay.
Although maybe the ale would be a good thing to take along.
But if I put it in the glass?
That too, but maybe you could take them some ale.
Wait, that might make them more powerful.
Yeah, you could give them the regular ale, and you can keep the other one for yourself.
I like this.
Yeah.
So we get a small, like, cask.
A small,
well, whatever, a cask of ale that we take.
We got a bag of holding, motherfucker.
I'm gonna fill the
Are you
glass.
taking that with you? You gotta pay for it.
Put it on Max's tab.
Nah.
No. I flick a couple gold coins, whatever it is.
If you're taking the barrel, it's 10 gold.
10 gold, whatever.
Fine. Here.
Right. And he sneaks away. Clink, 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 clink. Like there's actual sound effects to his footprints away.
Actually, I mean, the person doesn't even look familiar. You just gave 10 gold to someone.
Oh, nice. Food again. Yeah, we take something that we can take to them to, soften the questions, I guess. And then we go to that gate and see if the same Goliath or someone we know is there.
Sure. You guys take some time to walk towards those gates. Meanwhile, can you make a wisdom save, Jadobi?
A wisdom save.
Ha!
Nah.
12 total.
12.
Oh!
Plus 4.
16 total.
You hear, you can tell the difference if it's out external or internal. You hear Aros, I can't move.
What? You can't move?
I can't move.
Can I move?
No, you can't move either.
I can't move either. Where are we?
I don't know.
Is it all black? I can't see anything?
Yeah, you still can't see anything.
What do I feel? Like, can I physically feel anything?
You feel your feet kind of being dragged, and you feel pretty big-ass hands on the other side of you. It seems like two sets of hands, like possibly two people, are carrying you or dragging you somewhat.
How are they dragging me, per se, exactly?
Like your hands are bound behind you. It feels like your feet are bound, your knees are bound. It's over your face, so you can't move. You have your senses, but you can't open your eyes. You can smell, and you're starting to get the sense of hearing back. But right now, you can only smell, hear, and that's it.
Smell.
You act like this is the first time you've been kidnapped.
Roll a perception check.
This is just how it goes, man.
Oh, that's right. You
Welcome to your life.
And it's fishy.
And now
Who
she will
are
punch
you?
while you are fucking blindfolded.
I'm sorry, what am I rolling again?
I don't remember.
Perception. Wait, this isn't even fair now. I don't remember what you're rolling. Just keep rolling.
9.
9.
Your highest on there.
You can't really pinpoint the smell, but your feet are dragging across moist dirt and like gravel.
Mud and gravel.
Root yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Back to you guys at the gate. So you walk up to the gate. There are 2 guards on the inside of the gate, and the gate is closed.
Inside of the gate?
Yes.
So nobody's on the outside?
Well, you have to go outside to see if there's anyone outside. But I'm just telling you, there are 2 guards on the inside, and most likely...
Think about this. Okay, yeah.
There's 2 guards at the gate.
Yes. They guard the gates on both sides.
And they are Goliath?
These 2 are drow.
Son of a...
Yeah, that's...
I don't want to talk to them. You talk to them.
Can try. What up, drow?
What up, drow?
Hey. You guard here
You're
often?
kicking rocks. Hey, how you doing?
Do you have business?
No, but I had questions.
and ask.
You seen a treasure chest go through here?
A treasure?
Oh my god, I just knew that was exactly what I was going to say. You seen a treasure chest come through?
No, I haven't seen a treasure chest come through.
Or any kind of big chest?
No, I haven't.
Except this one. But,
How long do you normally guard this gate?
I don't know, 4 or 5 hours?
That's it.
how many others guard the gate?
30 plus? I mean, we rotate.
Is she wearing any like embellishment or like
Hmm?
security guard tag of some sort, like a?
No, he's just wearing regular armor.
Any way to find out if someone was here a week ago, say?
Yeah, is there like a logbook of who takes the shifts?
No, we don't do that.
This is the most unorganized version of security I've ever heard.
No wonder that these guys keep sneaking in and attacking your king.
He's
No
not my
wonder
king.
Max wants to build a wall.
He's not your king, you're guarding him.
I'm guarding the city.
What's the issue with Max?
He just sits on his throne and then gets drunk.
So you don't see him as your legitimate king?
In my eyes, a king protects his people, looks out for their best interests.
Single-handedly? Not using a guard staff?
I mean, just overall.
I get what you mean. That's why we're trying to figure out who might have dragged this chest into the city, because we want to try to help him out with that. I know that the king's after him, but if we can get to him first, maybe we can make sure things go the way they should.
You know, I
If
care
Max
not.
is not the desired ruler, maybe you want someone else.
I don't care as long as I get paid. But you might want to be careful where you go poking around. Max has got a lot of enemies in this city.
Like who?
Like John and Bill and Danny. There's a lot. Sorry.
That's exactly what I expect.
There's a lot of
Roll for intimidation.
organizations in here that don't like how he runs things. And the other guard is like, stop talking.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If you understand, is we're trying to get that chest to the right people and make sure.
Well, I don't know what chest you're talking about, and I like to keep my job, so either leave or go about your business.
Look,
And he stands kind of back in his
let's
position.
just have an ale and discuss it.
I can't drink on the duty.
Anyone off?
Apparently, in a matter of hours, you're off. When did you come on shift?
About an hour ago.
So you have 3 hours to go.
When I leave this shift, but then I go up on the wall.
Interesting.
We're gonna go check with the other guys. See you in a bit.
All right.
But thanks. You keep guarding, buddy.
You keep doing you.
You open the door?
We're gonna check the outer guard.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stay inside, but I'm gonna walk along the wall and kind of just listen in on people and try to see if I can't catch anything.
Can you show me on the map where you're trying to walk?
Like a disease?
Maybe I go on this one.
Okay. So you guys walk out, and the door is kind of like pushing you out because they're closing the door back behind you. You see a Goliath and what looks to be either an orc or a half orc standing at the
Here we go.
Hello, friend.
What can I do for you?
Well, I guess you could have an ale with me. The rest of these people in here can't handle this. I think you can, yes?
Roll a persuasion check.
Holy crap. What the hell is that? 9? Oh, crap. Persuasion. Yeah, it's just 9.
Okay. The Goliath.
Should have rolled that.
Goliath, as he puts his hand up to say no, the orc reaches over, grabs it, downs it, and hands it back to you.
You gonna let him out drink you?
Do you have more ale?
This is some very unique ale.
Glut, glut, glut. But this time I put it into the glass one. And then I hand it to him.
To the Goliath?
Yes.
I appreciate it, friend. But if my orc friend here is thirsty, then by all means. I must abstain.
Really? What clan are you from?
As I'm handing it over to the orc.
Oh, I don't remember what clan I was from. I left them when I was a child.
What made you leave? Were you forced out?
Yes. We were.
By who?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
We were up north in the northern mountains of Bukri, and my clan disappeared. I was a young child. I woke up in a cage.
In this cage, who was tending you? What kind of people were they? Dark elf? Drow?
No. They were, some were human. It was mixed. There was some human. There were some hobgoblins. Some looked like this asshole. Traders, scavengers. I don't know.
But you've grown to appreciate all life forms.
I have grown to appreciate my position and staying alive and taking care of myself. Now, where do you hail from?
I come from Motul, high up in the mountains.
Where is that?
It is another continent from here.
Interesting.
I sailed the sea of storms,
Ocean of Storms,
to get here.
Interesting.
It is.
I have never seen the ocean.
My family was killed by a roving group of drow. Which makes me not want to trust any of them.
I am sorry for your loss.
You have good experiences with these drow?
I mean, I have a mixed experiences with all races down here. Some drow are kind, some are assholes. Some orc are kind, and some are assholes.
This one.
He's still
Put it
sucking.
down. And he just downs it.
He's still just downing it. Like, if you fill it up again, he's just gonna down it again.
And nothing. No effects. No. Okay.
I mean, he looks like he's feeling good.
All right. Are you sure you don't want one?
Thank you, brother.
Do I hear anything along the wall?
I'll roll a perception check. 15. Nothing along the wall per se, but you as you get further away from the wall, what's your passive perception?
I think it's 3. I forget.
No, it should be like 10 plus something, so it's probably 13. It doesn't quite matter. As you get, so when you're walking around the wall, so the wall goes from floor to ceiling. It blocks this cave entrance, and there's houses and huts all through. And the further away you get away from the actual road, the purplish blue light that the city emanates, it starts to get darker and darker, and you feel your body tense up, and you feel your body tense up, like, and you can't move, and all of a sudden something goes over your head, and you're knocked unconscious.
Man, can I put up my shoe reactions? Oh no. Okay, I'm out.
Okay. Can you roll another wisdom?
I'd like to do something.
Depending on what you want to do.
Good luck.
Wisdom. I got one left. Okay.
That's a large
18
droplet.
total.
18?
Yes.
The abyss.
Okay.
You know.
What are you trying to do?
The abyss.
What?
I'm going, since I'm conscious now.
Kind
I
of.
just can't move.
You're not totally conscious, but yes.
I'm gonna try something. As I'm being dragged, my feet dragging on the dirt. I'm gonna shapeshift
You're still paralyzed, so you can't do anything. I was giving you that your senses are coming back, so you can try to identify where you are.
I guess you're kind of
So you can. You can't speak, but you can see. You can smell. You can't see because you can see a black cloth over your head.
What do I hear and smell?
Perception check.
Another one? Oh, wait, sorry. Never mind. Sorry. I used all my inspiration already.
Then roll. Well.
Keep on rolling.
I keep on rolling.
Six. You just hear grunts from the two creatures that are holding you and kind of dragging. You do hear that. You do hear like drops of water, like splashing into something. Your feet are dragging on the ground, so you feel dirt. You feel gravel. You feel what feels to be like disrupted stone bricks of some sort. Like this used to be a walkway of sorts, but it's very jagged. So, you're getting like bruises on your feet because it just keeps hitting.
I'm not actually because of my thing.
But you're feeling it though. I'm just giving you like the sensations. The smell is becoming foul almost. Not that it's dead, just really dank. Kind of smells like the bark.
Sulfuric.
That really just gives it in there. But yeah, that's about it for right now.
Do I feel like through my travels and whatever, do I feel like I'm in a swamp?
No.
Do I feel like I'm in a sewer?
Hard to tell.
Because I've been in one before.
Okay. Back to you guys.
We've all been in one. Okay.
Get to the questions.
Okay.
I think he likes you now.
Can you tell me if about a week ago you saw someone dragging a chest this way?
No, I can't say I have.
Do I believe him?
Roll insight.
This one seems honorable.
God, critical one.
Oh.
He seems on the level.
Yeah.
17.
Still seems on the level.
I think this one's believable.
What did you put in this ale? I don't feel right.
What's the matter? Can't handle your ale?
You watch as his eyes are actually almost like they're changing colors.
Wow, that's protection.
You should sit down.
What are you trying to do? And at this point, the Goliath who's been kind of conversational with you, his demeanor changes. What do you want? You out here to start trouble?
No, we're trying to find out where this chest came in.
And what did you do to my friend?
Just gave him some ale.
We just gave him ale.
I've never seen ale do that.
No, watch. He'll drink some. Show him.
Alright, so I fill the same thing and drink.
Constitution saves.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't drink.
A con save would be 18.
Okay. You drink the ale, it goes down, it burns, it feels good.
Maybe
it's tasty ale. Are you sure you don't want some?
Your friend over here just doesn't seem to take it well.
I sense some sort of dark magic here. Go on. Either leave the city or go back in the city, but I don't want to answer any more questions.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, friend. We don't mean any harm. We'll go about our way.
Stand up, man. You're embarrassing yourself.
And then we go back inside, I assume.
As you walk into the gate, you hear like a... He just starts chucking.
Well,
and the doors close with the constant chucking.
I make sure to tuck that stein away for later.
You think we should try the drow again?
Can you make a wisdom save, please?
I'm beginning to wonder if it is this stein indeed.
Good luck, girl. Good luck.
Something makes it very powerful.
Seems to work for you, all right.
Yes, well, I can hold my ale.
ahead, tell them. Go ahead.
Natural one.
Oh.
Natural 1. Okay. All right, so you guys walk back into the city.
I don't know what that means, but all right. We're walking back in. We are looking. Yeah, she's with us, right? Or was with us.
She was.
Yeah.
She was standing.
Kidnapped.
You guys left.
So now we're looking around for her.
Roll a perception check.
Where's Denahi?
Guard?
Yes.
Where did our friend go?
What friend?
The
Shittiest
tiefling.
guards ever.
The tiefling? Oh, the tiefling girl?
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys walked out and she wandered off.
Did you see which direction?
I rolled a 9.
Towards the wall, like down the wall that way.
Torque, let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
I rolled a 9, so I don't know how much I see, but we're heading in the direction he said to go.
Roll another perception check.
Fucking even worse.
22. Oh, go ahead.
No, good.
I was gonna say, as we go up, I want to try to like do what I do, because I feel like Denahi should look differently than the rest of the city to me, because she isn't as pissed off and angry.
She's
as the rest of
familiar.
us.
She's pretty pissed off. You can
She's
try. You
familiar
can
with
try.
that, at least.
I did a 22 for the perception check.
Okay, I'll give you an answer to that after you roll your insight.
20 on that one.
It's hard to tell. There's a lot of good, honest people walking around, along with a lot of the red that's walking around. It's hard to get a bead on if any of those could be her or not be her. What was your perception? 22?
Yeah.
You walk for a little bit, same thing as the bluish hue kind of like starts to tone down because like buildings and everything. You kind of get into this like darkish alley.
Is there enough dust to see like hoofs?
That's what I was about to tell you. So with a 22, you see what looks to be her tracks, and then all of a sudden it stops, and all of a sudden you see like what looks to be possible drag marks for about 5 or 10 feet in a direction, and then the tracks stop.
Yes.
It looks like she was walking this way and dragged from there.
Someone's got her.
Yeah.
Follow the tracks.
Well, like I said, they only go about 10 feet back towards the city, and then they stop.
They just disappear.
Because it's like dirt and gravel, and then it ends up
So they
being like
lifted her.
stonework, possibly.
Where we see the tracks stop, is there anyone around?
Well, another perception check.
That 16?
16. You see a couple windows close, but there's nobody walking around.
Windows?
Yeah, you're around a bunch of houses and huts. It's like New York when someone gets mugged. Windows and shit just close.
Shit.
Turn the music up when someone's getting shanked.
Torque, do you think we should just try the locals?
I don't know. Are they going to be forthcoming?
Only one way to find out. I'm gonna knock on this door.
Okay. You knock on the door.
Yeah.
No one answers.
I have gold. A lot of gold.
How much gold?
Like a lot. Like we have a dragon's hoard worth of gold, man.
That's bullshit. How much gold do you have?
How much?
How about 5? For you, right now.
What does 5 get me?
What do you mean, what does 5 get you?
We don't
You
understand
get
your
5.
local economy.
You get 5. You come out here and tell us what you saw.
And I'm saying it loud enough to where
Sure.
other people might potentially hear it.
What do you want?
We're looking for our friend. Dragged away, tiefling.
Antlers, hard to miss.
Big old booty. Sorry.
It's a nice booty.
Let me see the gold. Make it 20.
20.
Take it out of mine.
20.
Okay. You see the door open, but not like the full door, like bottom half opens like a child's door, A little goblin comes
I
out.
knew you were a goblin from your voice.
Information first.
I saw two big goons grab some
What's
purple
a goon?
chick.
What's a goon look like?
I don't know what they look like. It's dark.
You mean it's dark?
It's
you know
dark.
what you saw.
Well, insight check.
Damn it. Natural 20.
20. We got a 17.
Oh, I got a 17. He got a 20. Oh wait, insight would also make it 19 or 18.
I know. I had a plan. It was such a good plan.
What was it?
Natural
He got
20
a natural. I
Okay.
got an 18.
I don't know what they are. They were just big. They were big, kind of like you.
Like build or looks like
Big like you, but not like you.
Okay, so sexy and ripped.
You're weird. No, give me the gold.
Did you see where they went?
They went that way. Continued, like, literally
I
just down the
throw
alley.
the gold at him.
That's enough.
Yeah.
We got a lot of gold. Let's keep going.
And then we moved the direction he pointed us.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn it, I'm so angry at this turn of events at the moment.
We see anything out of the ordinary as we're going.
You walk another 10 or 15 feet, and you enter, like, the main road.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Roll another perception check.
I just rolled a 19.
Oh.
That's what I was assuming I was rolling was that or nature.
11 this time.
11. Right before you get to the main road, there are two kind of alley-ish things. One goes north, one goes south. So south. So like if you look at the road, like
I don't think we should be splitting up.
so.
I was about to say
essentially,
the same thing.
you guys are like right here, and you just ended up back to this road. So there's one alley that goes south towards this area, and the other one goes north towards this area.
I think we should do one that is away from.
Oh, the abyss.
That was for my feet, though.
For those of you watching, the abyss is we have 3 tables that are all touching each other, and in the center there's a big hole where everything falls and we never get it. That is the abyss.
We got the map back. The map is back.
Nice.
Okay.
We go north.
Yeah. If we go the other way, it just goes back into the main area, and there's even if they did go that way, there's nothing we'll find. There's too many people.
All right, we go north.
Okay.
Torque. Stay tight.
Another 15 or 20 feet. Roll another perception check.
Frosty indeed.
18.
18.
Fucking fuck me.
18. With an 18, you see what looks to be a sewer or
Fuck did you?
dungeon crate, like gate entrance. It's kind of small, but it's big enough for you guys to fit in, and the gate is open right now. It's closed, but it's not locked.
Oh, okay. Well, I walk up and
Okay.
we see that it's open.
Mm-hmm.
Not locked. Perhaps too busy holding someone to lock.
Keep your axes ready.
Okay. You guys go down?
Yeah.
And we're gonna stay very tightly near
And
each other.
We are looking for
And we're staying very
traps,
actively
looking
wary.
for actively aware.
My passive perception is 14. I just checked it.
Okay.
My passive is
Are you leaving the gate
14.
open? Are you closing it? Are you walking?
There's no point to close it. Whatever goes on in here, nobody's coming back out.
Okay. And with that, you two enter the underground of the Underdark, and
The sewers of the Underdark.
embark into the darkness, and that's what we're gonna call it for the night.
We still have 5 minutes left, though. Come on.
Thank you all for joining us. We're gonna raid someone real quick, so stick around. Make
Don't
sure you
you
show
worry.
some Ukodor love. If you want to stick around, go for that. Don't forget to catch us on Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our brand new premiere of Ashes of Ukodor, which is our sci-fi new campaign that starts on Friday, which will showcase Eric and Jeremy first on Friday, and then 2 other new cast members will be joining them as well. Real quick.
I'll explain.
Nobody's angry.
All right, so we're gonna rate our friend Laura Lania. She is playing Magic the Gathering at the moment. So once we get there, show some Ukodor love. Stick around if you want. Follow her. She's really awesome. And here we go. We'll love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Nobody takes Denahi and Jadovi from me.
Say that.